in my veins, I won't be tamed. Stand up through the pain, rise up from the flames. Heart's a ticking bomb, hold tight, stay strong. Echoes in my mind, no place to hide. Break the chains, feel the rage. Tear the cage, we're not the same. Heart's a ticking bomb, hold tight, stay strong. Echoes in my mind, no place to hide. Break the chains, feel the rage. Tear the cage, we're not the same. Shadows in my wake, walls that start to shake. They're holding me down, I own this town. Walk through the night, no end to this fight. Steel and stone collide, unstoppable light. Break the chains, feel the rage. Tear the cage, we're not the same. Heart's a ticking bomb, hold tight, stay strong. Echoes in my mind, no place to hide. Break the chains, feel the rage. Tear the cage, we're not the same. Break the chains, feel the rage. Tear the cage, we're not the same. Shadows in my wake, walls that start to shake. Fear will bring me down, I own this town. Roar through the night, no end to this fight. Steel and stone collide, unstoppable might. Break the chains, feel the rage. Tear the cage, we're not the same. Break the chains, feel the rage. Tear the cage, we're not the same. Break the chains, feel the rage. Tear the cage, we're not the same. Break the chains, feel the rage. Tear the cage, we're not the same. Heart's a ticking bomb, hold tight, stay strong. Echoes in my mind, no place to hide. Break the chains, feel the rage. Tear the cage, we're not the same. Shadows in my wake, walls that start to shake. They're holding me down, I own this town. Walk through the night, no end to this fight. Steel and stone collide, unstoppable light. Break the chains, feel the rage. Tear the cage, we're not the same. Heart's a ticking bomb, hold tight, stay strong. Echoes in my mind, no place to hide. Break the chains, feel the rage. Tear the cage, we're not the same. Break the chains, feel the rage. Tear the cage, we're not the same. Shadows in my wake, walls that start to shake. Fear will bend me down, I own this town. Roar through the night, no end to this fight. Steel and stone collide, unstoppable might. Break the chains, feel the rage. Tear the cage, we're not the same. Break the chains, feel the rage. Tear the cage, we're not the same. Break the chains, feel the rage. Tear the cage, we're not the same. Break the chains, feel the rage. Tear the cage, we're not the same.
What happened? Why is there a taskbar? Oh, wait. Ah.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, WTF. What up? Look at that. Technology. Oh, it's my split personality. What's up, everybody? How you doing today? You got it? You good? Uh-oh. Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello.
Uh-oh. 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 James?
I can hear you.
You can hear me?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't have any sound effects.
What did you do to him?
I don't know. I must have looked at them. You want to...
It's odd.
It's on?
It's odd.
It's on.
I don't know why they would stop working all of a sudden.
You want to rewind and go 3 more minutes?
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back. Because I need half of my head back, too. What up? Welcome to the shit show. I thought we were going to get our intro back, but I just got to sit there and touch my nips.
Yeah.
Don't touch my nips.
Yeah, no, it would be too much.
Too much work.
Yeah.
So, guys, if you got to poop or anything like that right now, go do it.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to figure out why that is right now.
That is so crazy, man. We were just sitting here and doing a couple of lines off of a hooker's butt, and we watched a movie about that. Guess I need to get the...
I can't make up my mind whether or not to like close up Brian or far away Brian.
You trying to say I'm fugly?
No, they're
Yeah.
just...
Opinions vary. All right. Can we flash our number up there?
It is on the screen.
It is on the
top
screen
right
at the
corner.
top left corner. Might have a little call-in section here, so tell me when we are ready.
513
513. Oh, something's working now.
428
513-428
1022.
1022. What'd you do?
I didn't.
Why does it sound like my nuts are in a vice?
Whatever you did.
You don't hear
Wait.
the voice?
Yeah, no, I hear. What'd you do?
I touch my balls. Don't the word balls sound funny when Alvin, Simon, and Theodore said it? What about this? Wait, oh. Wait.
Wait, oh, hello. I like this one better. James,
That one scares me.
McLovin,
I'm gonna have nightmares about that.
I know what you were looking at on the computer last night.
And
Okay, I'm back.
Who told you? Who was that?
I was looking for Jesus. What happened to my Jesus?
There's only 4 pages, right?
Oh, see, it's just that. Hey, sounds like Barry White. Something happened here, James.
All right.
Hello. Hello.
The only thing I can think of is that.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
I think I know what happened now.
What happened? When were you going? When was I going to get that memo?
I just figured it out, staring at you. I think I stole the memory card from the unit.
We need a button that says wah wah wah. We've been, guys, seriously, we were proud of ourselves. First of all, welcome to the shit show. We were proud of ourselves because we were ready to rock at 5:30. Okay? And apparently we weren't. How you like that? And I told James, don't smoke weed before we go on the air. Okay, Brian, I won't.
It's a long story.
It's a long story. It always is. With all of us, it's a long story. It's so long.
Well, that's embarrassing.
What's that?
We'll probably need new sound effects.
New sound effects. Why?
Because the memory card is gone.
Well, maybe it's a good thing. I was getting lazy. I needed to get on there and get some new ones anyway, but
You haven't seen a black case around your house about this size, have you?
I sold it on eBay.
All right.
Hell, you leave something here, it's free game. Same way with the motor coach.
I've looked everywhere for it. It's gone.
Okay, let's start this over. Hello, McLovin.
Hey.
Tell me about your week. I have no sound effects, no nothing. I might as well get naked. Let's do the show naked tonight.
All right.
Nay, I say. Nobody sees you, I see you. And all they'd see is my pretty TTs. But then you'd see my junk under the table, and I ain't having that happening.
Yeah, I don't think I could look away at this angle. It's kind of forced to stare in that direction at
That
this.
sounded so LGBTQ, man.
It's 2025.
I get it. I ain't condoning or condemning, but I'm saying my junk is my junk and my wife's junk. So look away. Look away. McLovin, look away. All right.
I've been on the road the last 6 days.
Ooh, is this where I should start singing Metallica's "Oh no 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 to my way"?
It's a good one.
East of Omaha. What'd you do?
Just working.
Working
Getting caught up.
in the aquatic world
Yeah.
of fishies.
Right.
That sounds like a good job. It really does.
It's fun.
Yep. Except for when a 230,000 mile Tesla now starts costing you 6,000 grand or 6,000 grand
A year.
a year. You already
Yeah,
in
you're
this year it's been 12,000. One for a
Right.
headlight and one for what?
There's been a lot of stuff for the battery now.
Well, I'm an Elon fan, and you know I think what it is aren't those cars so new that it takes years? Just like a
Well-
certain jab that everybody was so eager to take, allegedly. I mean, it's so safe that keep getting them bootas, and now a lot of people are regretting it. You know what I'm saying? Because it takes trial and error. You know, what do you think?
Well, you can get one now for 10 to 20K if you're keeping an eye out.
Is that used?
Yeah, but
I don't want to use anything that's electric. It's electric.
well, you save $40,000 in depreciation that you can put towards the battery when it inevitably goes.
And then you have to, oh shit, a truck driver threw a rock and hit my headlight out. $6,000 and I didn't get his license plate.
I found somebody to do it for a fraction of the cost.
What's a fraction of a cost of 6,000?
Well, for the headlight, Tesla wanted $2,000, but I ended up getting it done for. That's horrible. I can't even remember. It was like 800, maybe.
Everybody, we're going to start a campaign. McLovin, do not do weed. Don't do it until after the shit show. No matter how fucked up your day was. Don't do the devil's lettuce.
Making me want to do it harder.
Makes you want to do it harder. See, I don't even have my frogs gay button and anything. You did that on purpose.
No.
What am I going to do in myself?
I love the gay frogs. I would not have done that on purpose.
Gay! Gay! All right. Made my cigar go out and everything. Well, Thank you, James, for asking how my week went.
How was your week?
So far? Or you mean the past 7 days?
Past 7 days.
I can't remember.
Really?
It's been
You're not
so.
patronizing me?
Oh no, I'm not. I'm not young man. It sucks when I can call somebody a young man. I'm not young man. No, life. I'm telling you, it's freaking me out. Life is going so quick. I mean, this year, I don't know what it is about 2025. Actually, this year is not busier than any year I've ever had in the past 5 or 6.
It's just getting harder to do anything.
I don't get it. It's like
Must be signs of an aging body.
I'm going to kick your ass here in a minute. I'm going to jump over. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to walk around this table. Last year I would have jumped over this son of a bitch, but now every time I do anything, I'm getting hurt. I wrecked on my one wheel again. Did I mention that? Was it
Yeah,
last? No.
Yeah, last week.
Was it last week?
Yeah, I saw your scars.
Well, wait. That was from Destin. Now, see, here's how.
Oh, you wrecked again?
Well, wait. Here's what I'm saying. Did I have the big ass, like, all this stuff, last week?
I think it was just your legs that were banged
It
up.
was before. No, it was for the big party. No, yeah, you're right. We have had a show. See, I'm losing all track of time. This shit is scary. And I keep asking people older than me, oh, no, that's part of it, dude. That's part of it. And then you see these 70, 80, 90-year-old people that talk like they're just so it's like,
You better stop falling now.
ugh, I can't get up. But I read an article today about brain cells. I often wondered if we run them, run out of memory like a computer does. And no, we don't. So Alzheimer's and, dementia and all that stuff, that's a totally different thing.
But I'd have to disagree, maybe from a different vantage point. I feel like I can't shove anything else into my brain, or else I have to delete something.
Well, here's the deal. How much weed do you smoke?
Daily.
How much daily?
Not much, but this stuff they got nowadays is pretty strong.
So are we talking a full joint a day? Or are we talking
Probably about like that,
a full joint a day?
or two,
Or 2?
or 3 maybe.
Or 3 entire joints? So here's the deal.
I just wake up smoking. I'm not gonna lie.
So
to
you're
you.
a wake and bake and you're baking all day.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on that next.
Okay. So, do we need to delete that out?
No, I don't care. I don't have a real job.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Does your boss tune in to the shit show?
No, well,
Does somebody hate
shit,
you?
I might have told her.
Does somebody want to hate you and get you back? Hey, I know this some bitch drop around and that's what. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But honestly, they're
Well, except when I'm working 6 days a week.
exactly
Right.
there. You go. Yeah, but me. It was just I was taking over the counter sleeping pills for 25 years. All right, construction. It was so stressful. I'm going into the office in the morning. I'm either traveling, going into the office, and then sitting here trying to enjoy home life at night and getting a call from a crew at 11 a.m. from a manager who's got to stick up his ass and don't know the rules, and I'm getting into it with the store manager. I had no peace in my life. And then here comes Heavy Metal Church, and I'm like, Jesus. Well, guess what? Christians are assholes. So times the construction job, sometimes I'd rather deal with baby candy ass construction workers than Christians. You know what I'm saying? But, I'm glad I'm off the over-the-counter sleeping pills because that's not good for you. But weed for me is just a puff, puff, give, and go to sleep at
Right.
night, So, well, every night, maybe on vacation, I might, whatever.
Nice.
But yeah, as far as memory goes, one of the biggest chronics I ever knew gave up weed, and because they were one of those all the time, dude, high or not, they just always seemed like they were high, and they thought, am I gonna be like this forever? And they had to quit for a job, and they quit it forever. And after a couple of months, they were still one of the sharpest people I know.
Nice.
So yep, it's just yeah, everything can be abused,
Yeah.
but everything in moderation. That's where why we push I've been accused before. It's like you're an advocate for alcohol. You're trying to get. No, I'm not. I've met too many people that believe they're going to hell if they drink one beer, or they're a sinner if they're not an alcoholic, but yet they want a couple of cold ones every now and then. And people would understand if they could go to these music festivals with us and see and hear what we see and hear. It's totally justified why we do what we do and how we've evolved in 14 years to even go more aggressive. You know what I mean? So I'm unapologetic about it.
Right.
So because no matter what I do, I'm going to have this bullseye on my back.
Yeah, you're never gonna please everyone.
So sometimes you got to say fuck it and just move on. All right.
Speaking of, are you getting ready for another trip?
Yes,
Where
this
you
is
going?
our final. Well, not final evangelism. We're always evangelizing, but as far as our over the road and stuff goes, let's see. This year, we started off at Sonic in Columbus. We've stayed closer to home, except for Rockville. Sonic in Columbus, which was phenomenal. The connections made there were beautiful. Then we went to Rockville and Daytona Beach the very next week, and I'll never do that again just because back to back, I got sick and everything else. See, I am getting older.
Right.
I could have done 5 festivals
Easy.
back to back 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So I learned that lesson, and then now we're finishing off with our yearly, which is what we call home, which is incarceration. People know us there now. They know the spot we get every year. We had 33 salvations there last year. So yeah, for those watching, if you're watching, and if you're a believer, please keep us in your prayers for this week. They're calling for thunderstorms and all this other kind of stuff. It doesn't matter if one person gets saved, just one. It was worth the money spent. Do you agree with that?
Amen.
See, I don't even have my button to go, amen, or whatever it was. You screwed up royally, dude.
You must not have hit the button last week because I don't think it was there
No.
last week either.
Oh, I think we were too serial last week. Are you ready to
Right.
talk about some shit?
Ready when you are?
Anybody watching yet? No. Oh, you can check that?
Oh yeah, bunch of people in the chat. What's
All
up,
right.
Charlie, Lisa, Dina,
Charlie, Lisa,
Carol?
Dina, Carol. We better get this on the road then. Sorry for all the bullshit. Actually, we could bullshit
Blame it
for
on me.
2. Blame it on the rain. Yeah. Sorry, I had a show Saturday. I'm still a little gravelly. Here we go. Let's do some on this day shit. What you think? On this day in 1960. I wasn't even a sperm yet. My dad's balls didn't drop yet by 1960. The twist dance craze. Chubby Checker releases his version of the twist in the U.S. in 1960. On this, do you remember that song?
Oh,
Come
yeah.
on, baby.
Classic.
Can you do the twist? Can we turn the camera around? Little McLovin gonna do the twist? No. Uh-oh, he's adjusting something. Whatever. What? Oh yeah. Can you give me my head back? Thank you. Oh.
Sorry, our cameras are sitting on Brian's desk.
I'm sorry. This off. Oh. You gotta watch that. That feedback.
Sorry.
Yeah. You'll understand sound.
I don't understand it.
And why don't you just draw that phallic closer to you right now? There. Yes.
Does that look good?
It looks great. I'm going to put a dickhead on the end of that
Oh, no.
mic one day just to piss you off. What do you think?
Be funny.
You do sound better. You do.
That
That's
does
great.
sound better.
So on this day, Chubby Checker, 1973, on this day, Ray Davies announces his retirement from the Kinks and then attempts suicide. I didn't know that. And luckily...
That was the name of their band?
The Kinks? You've never heard about the Kinks?
I did not know that was the name
oh,
of the band.
Gosh. Wait a minute. They're famous...
Is that 50s, 60s?
No! Google it.
Not 70s.
Google it. Dude, the Kinks. Come dancing. But it said his retirement from the Kinks and his suicide attempt, neither were successful. And I believe he is alive today. I saw an older picture of him with his guitar. What was their most popular song? It wasn't Come Dancing, but that's the song that first comes to mind. The Kinks. I can't believe this. and I'm the music man here.
An English rock band from
English.
North London.
North London, England.
Ray Davies?
Yeah.
Dave Davies.
What was their most popular song, though? You high.
You really got me.
Oh,
1964.
girl, you really? Oh, that's right, because Van Halen redid it, and that was off of Van Halen's debut album that went like, oh my gosh, it's like one of the greatest albums of all time. Even though I'm a Van Hagar fan too, see, you can be both. You know, I love Dave, I love Sammy. It just depends on the mood. But in real life, Dave's a space cadet. Have you ever seen, I'm sorry, Dave, but you weird. Sammy's, I love that meme. I've said it before, but what is it? Sammy Hagar and Bill Clinton are the same age, and they're like in their 70s now, early 70s. And Bill Clinton, he looks like he has allegedly 1 foot in the damn grave. He does. Yellow teeth. I mean, just, you know, just one of those creepy uncles or
Saggy skin.
saggy skin and like, what's that? Smithers. What's that?
Black eyes.
What's that character on Simpsons? That Smithers, the big rich bitch guy, allegedly.
I think he's supposed to be like a Rothschild.
But what's his name?
Smithers or
No, Smithers
that
is
the
his gay assistant. Allegedly gay assistant. You remember his name?
Well, now that's gonna kill me. I'm
Yeah,
gonna have to look it up.
Well, don't let it kill you. We've got another hour to go, or 2 or 5. Yeah, don't die. Don't die. Don't die. You see, I'm learning to put up with dead air. I love this. I love it.
It's not too bad. It's only a half a second.
Is that it? She.
Burns.
Burns. George Burns. Is it George Burns?
Mr. Charles Montgomery Burns.
Charles Montgomery. I'm thinking of George Burns, the cigar smoking. What's that movie he had? God? Or he was God in a couple of movies. Remember George Burns? You're too young. Why am I having this conversation with you?
What?
George Burns, the actor that was notorious for the big glasses. He looked like he was about 4'5", and he always wore.
Mr. Bean?
Oh my gosh, I need help. All right, help.
Yeah, I have no clue about half the stuff you're talking about.
All right, you young bastard. Here we go. On this day in 1987, Boy George is barred from a British TV show because he may be a bad influence. Why didn't America get this memo? Look at the shit we're in. That's not Boy George. You are high. Oh my goodness. No, pick 3. Oh, are you okay?
Did we skip 2?
Are you okay?
All right, we're good now. We're on 3.
Okay. I may not let you drink on the job anymore, too.
It could happen.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway.
If we were talking about relevant things that most people knew, it'd be easier to keep up with.
I'm sorry. Then it comes down to age brackets. I'm sure all the older timers on here know what exactly I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'll get my grandpa to come help next week.
I'm old enough to be your father. That sucked. That was racist, bitch.
You're right.
That sounds better than that. That's racist, bitch.
Yeah, we could just record that.
We just record my voice. That's racist. But say hello to my little friend. Huh? What? You want to play games? Okay, I'll show you games.
What was better too?
Than Al Pacino? Yeah. Oh, you just touched my heart, Jameson.
See, we're good again.
Yeah, we're good. Oh. Anyway, on this day in 1987, Boy George is barred from a British TV show because he may be a bad influence. Why the frick didn't America get this memo so long ago? That's when we were in the, friendship bracelets, and you were barely, we're talking when we used to take our Levi pants legs and roll them up and make them hug like skinny jeans now. And we did some stupid stuff, but I'd rather be in the 80s than now because the world was just such a better place. I don't know if it's a better place or we were just too naive and stupid to see what was going on. And I'm going to say we were too naive and stupid to know what's going on.
I don't know. I don't think it was this bad.
You know what? I
Feels bad. Feels real bad.
you can feel it now simply because the Holy Spirit is pulling out of this place. The prophecy is happening. Evil is taking over. It is. I mean, I can feel it. And I had to say something at service on Sunday that broke my heart. We're never going back. This world is never going back. Think about the time and place of the world that you loved it the most. We're never going back to that. And I'm sure our great grandparents, they felt the same way and all this kind of, oh my gosh, did you see Bobby Joe? She wore a skirt right at her knees. Oh man, But now, dude, it's hedonism island. I'm waiting on Tattoo to run out and say, the plane, bitches! Completely naked with, what is that? Those little gator clamps on his nips and attached to his testicles. I get those ads sometimes. I don't own any.
Sure.
Allegedly. No, seriously. I'm serious. But
It's got to be a reason the algorithm's showing that to you.
it's not. Oh, wait. I see what you're saying. You talk about the ads on the side?
Maybe just because you're into heavy metal, isn't it? Just
It could be. I've been to Temu a couple of times and saw some shit.
that'll do it.
You know what I'm saying? But,
Right.
and I think what I really hate, I've said it before, I'll like these and follow these pages, these cool pages on Facebook, but then to get your attention, they post these half naked or
Turn it into a female's page.
yeah,
Yeah.
but then when you go onto their page, wait a minute, what did I sign up for? There's nothing like that on the page.
Yeah.
And why are they doing that? Because
I still got Worldwide Fishing up there that shows it to me. I don't use Facebook that much. but
worldwide fishing.
I should really get rid of them.
Well, I would have got rid of Facebook a long time ago, but I'm sorry, as much as I hate it, that's the reason why we've been able to reach the world.
Right.
So we have to play by their games. But I've clicked on that stuff. I mean, what is this big thing? Do you know there's something now that women are buying to purposely show
Poisonous?
camel toe?
Oh, Jesus.
But he had nothing to do with it. Why you got to bring Jesus up into it?
Doesn't surprise me. I mean,
No, I'm not
the
kidding.
amount of females that are comfortable going braless in public blows my mind.
I think I don't care about that because
Sure, me neither.
well, no. You're saying it with a man with a heart on. I'm not. America is the most uptight when it comes to breasts. In other parts of the world, they show, like you see a man on a commercial that's topless, you'll see a woman. And kids don't even think anything of it because they just, okay, yeah, cool, that's whatever. Here, you see titties, you're like, whoa! Right?
Yeah, I'm not sure it's good for my spiritual walk for everyone to be walking
But
around
just,
without a bra
but no,
all the
just
time.
think about it. When you take a tribe or something like that are topless, so they wear loincloths, it's nothing to the kids. That is just that's how they were created. It's when you start to call it a bad thing, when the powers that be started to call the nuclear family a bad thing and started to point out all the things that were wrong with the nuclear family, you know what I'm saying? And it just sets that ground. If we grew, okay, what about this? Alcohol. Overseas, it's like kids at a young age drink a glass of wine with their parents during dinner. It's healthy. There's nothing wrong with it. But here they demonize it, and alcohol can be bad if you abuse it, but it's just different, like America stomping those Beatle records. I can't get past that. That did so much damage for God's kingdom when Christians were stomping on a Beatles record just because a lost person said something a lost person would and could and should say. Oh, am I over your head because you're so young?
It's a lot.
That's a lot to digest, especially when you're high and drunk. McLovin, got to quit doing that.
I'm not even that high.
Please keep him in your prayers, ladies and gentlemen. We may be losing him.
Donate $5 to give James another shot.
No. Donate $100.
Come on, Charlie, where you at?
$100 so I can take 5 of those dollars and get him a Mad Dog 2020, and then $95 more to save the world in Jesus' name. How's that? Well, okay, $5 for rehab.
Yeah.
All right. Let's quit. Let's move.
So who is this again?
Who is Boy George?
Never heard of her.
That's a he. Do you really want to hurt me? Now you know, huh?
Yeah.
Do you really want to make me cry?
It's good stuff.
Do you really want to hurt me?
I like that version
You
better.
like that? We'll turn it
Yeah.
into a Saint Helenize
That'd
it.
be sweet.
Do you really want to hurt me? Anyway,
I'd pay for that show.
you'd pay for that show?
Yeah.
But yeah, of course, that's a bad influence for our young men and all that kind of stuff. I'm sorry. If you want to dress like a lady, you want to do, dude, look like a lady. That's okay. We're not against that. We're not condoning or condemning, but damn, quit messing with our kids. So here we go. Fashion designer on this day in 1997, designer Gianni Versace is murdered. And I only put that up because I didn't know he was murdered. And I'm not going to ask you
Never
because
heard
you
of that
don't
either.
know shit.
Well,
You're young. You're young.
I've got a fairly good
Oh,
current events from 2009 on. I've been locked in,
okay.
but I
Come
didn't.
on.
I didn't know Versace was dead. That's interesting to know.
Come on, Grok boy. Who murdered Versace? Versace. Versace. Let's see how quick your typing skills are.
And that was with something in my hand. Now we're just waiting on Grok. Andrew Cunanan,
Why did he murder Versace?
outside of his Miami Beach mansion, Casa Casarina. What
Casa
a sweet
Casarino.
name for your home.
Casarino.
A spree killer shot Versace twice in the head and fled the scene.
What's a spree killer?
He must have just been on a spree.
So we're like,
for-
hey, boom, 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 boom.
Wanted by the FBI for 4 other murders across the U.S. 8 days later.
Did they catch him?
Died by suicide on a Miami houseboat as police closed in. The motive for Versace's murder remains unclear, though theories include notoriety or potentially jealousy of his success.
Well, damn.
What? No, now I need to know who else he murdered.
Yeah, we'll save that for another later date. All right. Wow. I did not know that. Versace, man. Okay. Well, then here on this
Whoever-
day,
his kids are probably doing great.
Versace's huge. Is
Yeah.
it still a thing?
Huge.
Still.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got a bunch of
I just saw some glasses I passed on for $600.
Versace glasses.
Yeah, I got the other ones for $500.
You paid $500 for glasses.
It's on credit, so I'll pay them as I go. But
How
yeah.
long ago did you do that?
Well, the guy's closing, so he's got a 50% off sale. So it's a $600 pair of glasses that's on sale for like $300. It's hard to say no.
How long ago did you do that?
Well, my dad's working it off, so it's not going to cost me anything.
How long ago did you do that?
Recently.
We need to talk.
Well, it's on him.
It don't matter. We need to talk. For real. All right. The pastor's coming out of me now. It's all fun and games now, but
It's a long story.
yeah.
That's my third pair of glasses. I just got some Gucci's and some Oakleys I didn't need.
And you're not gay.
Not gay.
Okay.
That's what everybody likes nowadays, I guess.
But everybody's gay.
Well,
Not everybody.
Shit.
I'm not. I don't have Versace and I always made fun of Gucci. Who the Gucci?
that's what you buy if you got too much money and you don't know what other to buy than a $2,000 shirt.
$2,000 shirt.
That's what they do.
Right there, baby. Phil and Sam know. Down. Yeah, screw that. I was just talking to people on Sunday. It's like, if you ever see me dress differently, drive differently, live differently, leave the church. And it would be so easy to get caught up.
I would never buy myself a pair of Gucci.
I don't believe that.
My brother, on the other hand,
I
he
don't
loves the
believe
gold chains and buying the Gucci
Gold?
stuff.
Gold?
Yeah, I'm not into all that, though.
Dude, I love silver.
I'd rather buy exactly. Well, I could buy some gold, but not to wear as a chain to show off like I'm cool. I've never
Like this big, thick chain link.
Yeah, I didn't buy the Tesla because I thought I'd look cool in it.
You don't. No, I'm kidding.
Well,
You
then
do
thank
have.
God.
No. No. There are some sharp-looking Teslas. I does not mean that. You have a sharp-looking Tesla, but it's just wild, man. I mean, are you like hard on your shit? Because 200 and some thousand miles, that's really not a lot.
I just sleep in it 3 days a week.
Yeah, but that don't hurt the engine, headlights.
The battery. Apparently it does. Something's hurting the battery. That's what I keep getting mad at them about. They're saying there's nothing else that could be causing it. I'm like, something else has to be causing it. I got 130 out of the first one and only 50, 60 out of the second one.
You've already bought a battery?
Yeah, last year I haven't even paid the loan off yet.
70 grand?
12 grand. The first one cost me last year. So I still owe $1,000 on that.
I thought they were 70 or 65,000 or something.
for the car, but I'm talking about just for the battery itself to replace.
And it's how much?
Over 12K. And so
Who can afford? I can't afford that.
well, that's what I told him. I looked at the general manager of the dealer in the eye and said, "You want to buy a expensive paperweight? The hell am I going to do with it?"
I've got 2,500 clear right now on my checking account.
To be fair, though, I drove for 6 days last week, and those gas prices are ungodly.
What are the gas prices?
I think I paid close to $3.40 at one point for one tank, and I mean, we're talking instead of $150 for the week, it's $500 almost
For a
to drive 1,000.
gas?
Yeah, I drove over 2,000 miles last week.
in a car? Because it doesn't cost that much to take the motor coach to Florida. Okay, no, to take
2,000 miles.
the motor coach to Florida is probably $300 gas.
It's probably only 1,000 miles, so double it.
Yeah, $600 round trip, but that's a 6.9 to 7.9 mile a gallon brick on wheels.
I don't know what to tell you.
If I
paid
drove
about
a
$400 or
Honda,
$500.
if I drove a Honda Civic or something like that, you know,
Yeah,
it wouldn't be that much at all.
some kind of Toyota I got.
Okay, here we go. Well, James, look at your schedule.
I don't want to.
Look at what's
I want a
next.
gas car.
Hey, hi person, look at what's next.
Oh, well, now you're throwing me off.
Well, what? Look at your schedule.
Oh, geez.
Oh my gosh, dude. We're gonna have to start drug testing here at the Holy Shit Show.
Caught me off guard with that one.
Okay, look down.
I
Oh
just-
man.
I just need some kind of sign that
See?
flashes for me.
And here's what sucks: is when I'm on stage and one of the other band members mess up, they look at me.
Well, if you would have just numbered it 5.
And when I'm here,
Oh,
and I can't. It's like Superman. You can't film the fucking telephone booth.
not understanding what you're saying.
You don't understand? Superman used to change in a phone booth. Clark Kent be like, "Oh shit, somebody's hurting Lois. I gotta change." And then he goes, "Hey, I need to use the phone." Gets in there and comes out Superman.
Weren't they all blacked out?
Eugene can't change if I'm sitting here talking.
Who?
Oh, did the rapture just happen? I think it did. But wait, we're still here.
It's
What?
time for
But wait.
Life Tips with Eugene.
Oh my gosh, that was so gay. It's Eugene. What's up, bitches? Good thing Brian left his shirt for me, man. That's mighty nice of him. I walked in here butt naked on my junk hanging out and shit. You know what I'm saying? You enjoyed it, didn't you?
It was nice.
Look, McLovin. Ow! I know I need to manscape. You know what I'm saying? Hello and welcome for Just the Tip, Life Tips with Eugene. Here we go. Number 1, stop wiping your sin with excuses. You know what I mean? With excuses. Oh, but I'm only human. Oh, but God made me this way. Oh, God and I have this thing. You know? No, you ain't got shit. God don't go against his word, hook 'em. I'm only human, but so is every other adult with a conscience and a Bible app on their phone. All right? Quit using your humanity as toilet paper roll for your filth. Repent. Excuses don't cleanse. Jesus does. Jesus. I need my button, but somebody messed that up for y'all tonight. You know what I'm saying? Send all hate mail to McLovin. No, I'm kidding. Now, number 2, Jesus didn't die for you to keep being an asshole. You know what I'm saying? How many assholes do you know say, I'm a Christian? It is such an overused terminology.
I'm gonna write that one down.
What? What I just said?
Asshole.
Jesus didn't die for you to keep being an asshole. You know what I'm saying? Some of the biggest assholes I know worship at least they say they do. They worship our Heavenly Father, but it's like they never picked. Are you still smoking weed? This some bitch. After everything we just said, here's McLovin back there. And what he don't understand, these are high dollar mics that even when he turns his head and smells his armpit, we can hear that shit.
I'm not used to that.
Yeah. And I keep wiping my nose just like I did some cocaine, but I promise I didn't.
It's disgusting.
I might need to start with a partnership like this pretty soon. I don't know. But Jesus did not die to keep you still being an asshole, for you to keep allowed to do it. You know who you are. You claim to be a new creation with our Lord and Savior, and still act like an asshole on Facebook and at your most recent family reunion, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Walking up to little Billy, you going to hell. You. While secretly, you're touching yourself in the shower. What?
What if Billy is on the wrong path?
What a Billy. Well, we all, if you don't know your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, we all on the wrong path. But we ain't there to condemn the lost.
Well, maybe not the children though. They just you got a child with behavioral issues.
McLovin? I don't know. When's the last time you ate anything?
I had some Taco Bell on the way here.
Don't be talking them love words with me. You know what I love me some Taco Bell. Let's start over.
Sorry, I'll shut up.
You better shut that ass. I got the power up here. I got the slide mechanism.
That's true.
But I won't do that to you because I love you, McLovin. Jesus didn't die for you to keep being an asshole. You can't claim to be a new creation in Christ and still act like an asshole on Facebook and family reunions. Your spirituality fruit smells like moldy pride and rotten crotch. You got to stop that shit. Love someone, forgive someone, and shut the hell up sometimes. That's your best thing. Quit judging. Let the Holy Spirit guide your lives. Then you won't be doing what your sinful nature craves. Galatians 5:16. Now, I'm not being self-righteous here. I mess up every day, but I will admit it. And I will eat the humble turd sandwich, humble pie. I hate it. Sometimes I get corn and nuts in my teeth, and I hate it. It's just a big pile of shit. But you got to start loving, forgiving, because that's what Jesus did. And that was in Galatians 5:16. Number 3, quit letting your genitalia do your evangelizing. Now, I've been there, you've been there, we all been there. But some people are like the Casanova of whatever church you attend. I've seen many. Are you okay, McLovin? What in the hell are you looking at?
Just making sure I'm on the right spot.
Holy shit. We're going to need some relief here at the shit show.
It's good.
But
I got it. We're good.
You got it?
We're good.
But you got to quit letting them genitalia do your evangelizing. You're not Casanova of the First Baptist Church of Inglewood. You know what I mean? If your missionary style only happens in bed with someone you're not married to, you're not spreading the gospel. You're spreading confusion and maybe herpes. You know, you just don't know. And then what if that happens? In the name of Jesus, I'm gonna heal them. I'm just loving on them to save them to Jesus and heal them from the herpes. You're a fool. Jesus don't need your hormones. He needs your holiness. And First Thessalonians, I can't even, it's hard to say that with my overbite. You know what I'm saying? First Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 3 says, God's will is for you to be holy, not holy diver, not holy mup diver, all right? To be holy. Holy mup diver, you've been down too long in the midnight deep. Oh, what becoming of me? Doop, doop. I like making you laugh, McLovin.
You're hilarious.
Oh, thank you so much.
I'm trying not to scream into the mic.
That make my nipples hard. All right. Whew, I'm flustered. Hold on. Let me try it again. First Thessalonians 4:3. God's will for you is to be holy, so stay away from all sexual sin. And ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you, if you're a Christian that is divorced, widowed, I know how hard it can be, and no pun intended. Oh, you see what I did there? And I didn't mean to, but we all know how hard it is. I'm done with that. I've messed up on that a lot. It's hard. I keep sounding like I'm being sexual, and I'm not. But man, I'm moving on. And number 5, stop having Bible studies with the devil. If your quiet time turns you into justifying why your sin is okay, like, well, God understands. God understands me. God and I have this thing. That's not the Holy Spirit, asshole. That's the snake from Genesis doing Bible commentary in the voice of James Earl Jones in your head. You know what I mean by that, McLovin?
I know James Earl Jones.
The very first Bible app I heard, or no, actually, I'm really old. You'll like this one. I ordered the big CD case. It was like this big extravagant with a Rolodex of all the CDs of the Bible. And lo and behold, I'm like, Darth Vader? Woo! It was Darth Vader comment, and he had such a great voice. Darth, he did great after Luke killed him. You know what I mean? And the whole Bible stuff is just really great.
Is that really?
What's that?
Does it really take it to the next level?
Who?
When you're reading the Bible in his voice?
Well, yeah. James. Wait a minute. And then Matthew, who is your father? Jesus. I mean, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying up here, man? Man. So, in the scripture, let me tell you something. Jeremiah 17:9 says, the heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. I've been serving Christ for a long time. And when you get as old as I am and the wisdom starts to flow in because you're praying for it every day, you start to realize the error of your ways. And you start to understand when you're young and dumb and full of calm, you know what I'm saying? It's just like you're looking for hall passes and everything. Like, I'll get my shit right. I'll get it right someday. You got to get it right now, or at least start trying. All right? All right. So get that head out of your ass and follow God's word. Eugene's out, hookers. Until next time, here's your cue, McLovin. Oh, he did it. Hey, Brian, can you get your ass back on here? Okay, here's
That's
your
what I was staring at.
Here's your shirt.
Missed that.
Here's your shorts. Okay. Wait, hold on. Wait. Ouch. Ah! Okay. Whew. Damn, dude. What are you doing?
Eugene definitely needs to be here every week.
Eugene? You like, is that what it sounds like? Eugene?
Eugene's a
Yeah.
blessing.
You wouldn't want to party with him, though, let me tell you.
No?
He's a freak. Eugene's a freak. All right. All right, let's go ahead and do some news. I just found out about this today, and it breaks my heart. I mean, it just seems like, remember last week I said, now for another episode of As the World Burns. And man, that's what's happening, man. I think 2025 I always say 2024 was but it's one of the best years I ever had in my life. It was just so consistent. And then I said, the only thing that would make it perfect is if my daughter and I were reconciled and all that kind of stuff. But this world truly is burning. And listen to this: firefighters in Arizona are battering. That's it, man. Is your secondhand smoke in here just like wow, 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 yippee yo, yippee yay?
Does not work like that.
Well, I know. Did you slip me a roofie? I don't know what it is.
No.
Did you?
I did not.
Because I got slipped a roofie at my show on Saturday.
I would never do that.
But that's every show when we play at Wings, because we got a friend in there that walks around roofalizing everybody.
That's why I don't even like to go to the bar that much.
Well, it's actually a joke. Nobody slipped me. At least I don't think he did. But I always feel weird when he brings me up that purple hooker. Wait, purple hooter. You know what I mean? Yeah. Anyway, firefighters in Arizona are battling a pair of fast-moving wildfires in and near the Grand Canyon. And as of this writing, I read this today, the Dragon Bravo fire and the White Sage fire have burned more than 55,000 acres of land together. Now, listen, we hear about 55,000 acres, and man, that's as big as Washington, D.C. So just imagine forest land and beautiful, godly nature, Father Nature. Mother Nature's a whore. She don't even exist. It's Father Nature. And man, that's as large as Washington, D.C. The Dragon Bravo fire started by lightning on July 4th. It has destroyed up to 80 structures, including a historic lodge and wastewater treatment plants. I bet it smells like shit around there, which caused a chlorine gas leak. So now it's shit with chlorine. The blaze also forced the closure of the Grand Canyon's North Rim. It's a less popular area that draws in fewer than 10% of the tourists for the rest of the year. It has burned around 5,700 acres. The White Sage fire, also caused by lightning, began July 9th, about 35 miles north of the Dragon Bravo fire, and has burned around 50,000 acres. Both fires are 0% contained as of this writing. Oh my gosh, listen.
0%?
0%. And it's burned a place as large as Washington, D.C.? I mean, seriously.
Is that this year?
It's happening right now, McLovin.
What the hell?
Right. I just found out about it today myself. Where's the mainstream media on this? Oh, they're too busy with Trump and all that stuff, right?
Trying to make him look
Hey,
bad.
mainstream media. Right there. And that includes you, Fox News. I listen to Fox News. I wake up every morning. I'm like, hey, Google, play Fox News. Like that. I didn't hear about this. It's all about world politics. I'm so sick of politics, man.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Oh, I knew that was going to happen. I've got one of these little Google shitty things over there that she
gonna
only
be a
listens.
problem?
Huh?
Is she gonna be a problem?
I'll be
Should
her
I
problem,
unplug
Mike. I will. Anyway, I mean, it's just horrible. This world really is burning. I mean, everything that you read, if you are a new Christian today, or I tell you what, I don't care if you're a Satan worshiper. I prefer you be a Satan worshiper that stumbled across this. Me, he, Eugene, and all that stuff. Just go. You want to say you don't believe that the Bible's real? Just go read Matthew 24. For real, man.
But the Bible's fake.
Huh?
They won't even do that because they don't believe the Bible was written
Well,
by
right.
anyone
But damn.
divine or appointed by God.
We are the only religion where the prophecies that it foretold have come true and are currently coming true. There's no other religion on planet Earth that has that. I don't understand. If I was God shopping, look, I don't understand. I don't understand why people don't understand. I'm using understand a lot. I wonder how many more times I can say, oh, here's my problem.
Maybe subconsciously they know, they just don't want to.
I didn't have my headphones on.
Because then they'd have to change the way they act.
Right.
Maybe.
And, you know, if you're atheist, good, be atheist. Why do you hate God so much if he don't exist? And why do you hate the people that believe in him so much if you don't? Now, I understand that. The world wars, a lot of them,
Maybe you didn't grow up with a good family. I don't know.
I don't like most Christians, and I am one. And that, to me, that alone should make an atheist go, huh, you're either dumb, I'm not. I mean, you know, I've got a slightly above average IQ. That don't mean shit. I'm not the smartest or dumbest guy in the world, but I do watch and I listen and I study. I have studied all the world religions, and Christianity is the only one that makes sense. But see, I have the tangible evidence. That's what the atheist and all tangible, meaning that the shit that's happened to me in just the past 14 years alone, I should win the billionaire lottery if Jesus is not real. Because there's so many things that's happened to me that even an atheist couldn't say, that's just coincidence. I'm talking curl your toes stuff.
Do you have a good mom and a dad?
Well, thank you for asking me. No, honestly, my dad is passed now. He was a shitty dad, and I refuse to ever say that while he was alive. Why? Because I respected him enough. I didn't want to hurt him. Okay? And God did use me to lead him to Christ. I didn't want to go pick him up in Cincinnati. I didn't want to do it. I fought it, and I knew I had to. And I know why I had to now, because I led him to Christ through the Holy Spirit before we even got home and salvaged some kind of relationship. But no, I found out stuff. I won't even say it on air. I found out stuff about my biological father, on how he treated my brothers and my stepmom and my stepbrother back in the day, that, oh my gosh, I thank God that he left us when I was 6 months old, you know?
So maybe that's my problem. Maybe I had a good mom and dad.
But that's fine. But Christians,
I'm just taking a guess. Sorry.
well, don't be sorry, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry that the past 14 years I've seen the true colors as to why nobody wants anything to do with Jesus. And that's why Heavy Metal Church exists, is because they weren't, what is that? Check, hear that? Hear that? Hear that?
Yeah, I think I listened back to it, and it's not coming through.
It sounds like it's a drum, like we have a...
Yeah, that's all I hear in my headphones. It's really bad.
You hear that?
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I was confused when you said it sounded good.
Watch the comment sections right now. Hey guys, do you hear every time we speak, it sounds like somebody hit a snare drum where it's got that...
Hello. Hello.
Don't do that. That's how you test your mic, and I swear you sound like, what's that, Rain Man? Hey, McLovin, grab that thing of toothpicks over there and dump them on the ground. Let's see how fast you can tell me what the number is. But seriously, I hear something. Oh well.
I think they're cool with it.
I'm sorry, guys. It's $1.95
I checked before, and I don't think you can hear it.
No? Okay. All right. But, yeah, I don't even know where we were going with that, but it just sucks. Christians, look, Satan's a military genius, guys. You've heard me say it a million times before, so where do we want to go with that? Anyway, let's go to pick 7. Did you hear about John Elway?
I did not hear.
Do you even know who that is? Even though I don't get into the foosball, I know. Oh, I love what you did there. Look.
I was about to guess that he was a foosball guy.
He is a foosball guy. Now he looks like a CIA or something. But anyway, James, I love or McLovin or James McLovin, I love what you did. You did it. Look.
Yeah, I mean, I was watching some streams today. I don't think it gets much better than this.
We are getting better at this. Look. Oh my gosh. Watch. Oh, wrong way.
I saw some big people with some rough looking streams.
Oh.
Yeah, that's nice.
Look, wait.
Right in there.
Oh, wait. Open your mouth a little wider there, John. Never mind. Now, see, I need to repent for that. Did anybody catch that? Did you catch that?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll move forward.
Now that you're talking about it, but I was multitasking.
I was just going to do my pinky finger in his mouth. I don't know what the hell you were thinking, but here we go. John Elway will not face charges. And I read that headline. I'm like, what? John Elway was like the poster child of goodness back in the day. I didn't even get into the foosball, and he was all over the headlines. John Elway will not face charges related to the death of his longtime friend, business partner, and former agent, Jeff Spurbeck, who died in April from injuries suffered, here we go, when he fell off a golf cart being driven by the Hall of Fame quarterback. Now, I chose this article because, guys, life is but a vapor. The Bible says that. Now, there's no rhyme or reason. You know, you can be a solid Christian and be a vegan and run 10 miles a day and training for your next marathon and get lung cancer in your 20s and die. And then, you know, I always use old man Donnelly from Donnelly Radiator Repair. I was friends with his grandchildren and all that. He's a great guy. Love the guy. But he owned his own business over there in Northridge. He drank, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, half a fifth of whiskey a day or something equivalent, smoked non-filter Camels, ate sausage, had a big gut, and loved and enjoyed life. He was a great papaw, lived to be in his 80s. Is somebody knocking?
Yeah, what the hell is that?
What is the hell? Is
FBI, open up.
FBI! FBI! Oh, shit. You can't do that. You gotta
Is that like any time you touch the headphones?
Well, you just can't open the headphones and then the speaker goes into the mic.
I'll Google it.
That's how feedback is. You don't have to Google shit. I just told you. You know, and he lived like that. And he lived to be in his 80s. You know, so think about this. Think about there's stories. It's only happened a couple of times that I've ever heard, but there's been skydivers that have jumped out of a plane. Their chute failed, and they fell 10,000 feet. One landed in a shallow pond and lived. Somebody hit the ground once and lived and recovered and did all that. And yet my papaw told me a story. One of his co-workers back in the day fell off an 8-foot ladder on a construction site, broke his neck and died right there.
8 feet?
8 feet.
Oh, no.
8?
My buddy Charlie might be watching still. He gets on roofs every day.
Yeah, 8 feet.
Horrifying.
Now, what blows
I'm
me
not a heights guy. I could never. I don't think you could pay me enough.
It's
I'd
easier.
have to tie on.
I can jump out of a plane easier than I can looking over even. Oh, I just remember when we were fixing the roof at FHMCC Greenville when we had it. And it was 3 stories.
You were fixing the roof?
Yeah, I was helping.
All right.
We had a guy there that knew what he was doing. We were the laborer and all that. And I just remember just looking over the edge like, oh. And I laid down and looked over the edge. And all I could see, I could just imagine me falling. And it just freaked the shit out of me. And I would stay away from the edge. But yet, I'll jump out of a plane tomorrow. You know, it's just a different.
That's also horrifying to me.
Not to me. I mean, it's like a mind screw because you look and all you see is these different colored squares when you're up that high. You
And
know,
you're aiming for one of them?
Well, no, the landscapes. You know, you got this dark green, light green, a cornfield, you know, and all this. And it's just so beautiful and tranquil. And then when you jump out of the plane, it doesn't take your breath away like a roller coaster. It's just free as a bird. You don't even feel like you're falling. It's one of the most amazing things I've ever experienced. And so that's what I'm saying. But life is a vapor. You know, this guy's riding with his agent, his former agent, friend, one of his best friends, and he falls off the damn golf cart playing golf. It says the Riverside County, California Sheriff's Office said in a statement Monday that no criminal charges will be filed at this time, and the case will be documented as an accidental death. It's over, Riverside County Sheriff Chad Bianco told Denver TV station 9 News on Friday. We've talked to everyone involved and we found nothing new. There was nothing criminal. It was what we've been saying all along. This was just a tragic incident. Spurbeck's 62 and I'm 53. That's like 9 years from my age right now. It could have happened to me, you, anybody. He died after he fell from the golf cart and hit his head. And dude, just last week, I'm cruising down Martindale on my one wheel.
If you hit your head just right, man.
If I would have hit my head on a curb, you know, I 16 miles an hour with nothing on but shorts. I don't even think I had underwear on, dude. There's your visual.
Well, that might not help you too much.
There's your visual. Thin shorts with no underwear. Might have had a thong on. Ooh. Maybe no. It was my American flag Speedos.
Would you go over a bump?
Nothing. It's on a one wheel, it has two safety precautions. If you overspeed, it'll give you a little warning like ding, ding,
And
ding,
then
ding,
kick you off?
ding, 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 ding. And if you don't listen and draw back, it'll think
Seriously?
you've lost control and lock
no.
up. That's dumb as shit.
That's horrifying.
Yeah,
Why
right?
would they do that?
Right? Bunch of fucking
And you paid for
masochists.
that?
I paid a lot of money for that. But it's fun.
Feels
Well,
like my Tesla. It was supposed to drive itself. Now I have to stare at the road the whole time.
damn them. But then there's another safety thing. You can set the elevation of your board. So I've got mine, instead of being completely level, I got it cocked up just a little bit. That's a little bit more security. But I'm comfortable with the one wheel now. So if you lean forward, you go faster. So I was just feeling good. I'm just going down to the dead end and back. No biggie. Whoa, lean forward. It didn't go beep, beep, beep. There's another safety. If you lean too much forward and go fast too quick,
Damn.
there's no damn beep, beep, beep. All of a sudden, I'm like, slow motion. La! I'm like, in slow motion, this is no shit. McLovin, in slow motion, I was like, no! And then in midair, I'm like, okay, stop, drop, and roll. So it's like, over. That's where that come in, but that was horrible. I accidentally ripped that scab off last night going to bed. I pulled the covers up, it grabbed it, and had to run into the bathroom, blood leaking everywhere,
Your soft covers did that?
It was horrible.
It's bad luck.
Oh, there ain't no such thing as bad luck. It's called stupidity, not being dressed right, riding my one wheel. All right. And then I think about, man, I've been riding my Harley Davidson for years without a helmet, short sleeves, all this kind of stuff, And it's like, ugh.
It's the only thing that scares me about getting a bike.
Well, don't get one, young James McLovin. Okay. But I'm serious, man.
It doesn't seem worth the risk, honestly.
So Spurbeck 62 died after he fell from the golf cart and hit his head April 26 in La Quinta, California. Bianco previously told ESPN that Spurbeck had been standing on the back of the golf cart before he fell. I've done so much stupid shit in my life. Standing on the back of a golf cart, to me, that is like a child can do that. Hey, hold my beer. Watch this. I've had too many of those moments. Oh my gosh. All right. Are you ready? Here we go. Are you still drinking?
Sure.
No, you're not. This is off limits until this story is over. So last week we discussed how 5 to 10 filthy rich, well, I think we said 5 or 6 last week, and then we just discovered it's actually 5 to 10, however you're looking at it, whether it's families or corporations that have so much stock and all the other stuff. But it's 5 to 10 filthy rich corporations own the entire damn world and appear to be calling all the shots. And that's what segues us in tonight. What is the, I've been upset these past couple of weeks. It's like, what the hell is going on in these past 2 weeks? And I'm kind of pissed. I'm more than kind of pissed. I'm pissed about the JFK files. I'm pissed about the Epstein files, the Fort Knox, and Ukraine. And
What happened with Fort Knox with no good news?
there's
they
no
supposed to be
news.
looking into
There's no
it?
news,
Right.
And that's why think about it. There's no news about Fort Knox. We heard about, I'm gonna go there and see if there's any gold in it.
Didn't they, did they not start something or send anybody to check? And we just never, I think they sent somebody
And
and then we just never heard anything back.
they either got Clintonized, allegedly, or it got shuffled.
Don't
or,
hold me to that.
look it up while I'm talking. Here we are, Ukraine. Now, listen, this isn't a bash. I'm not bashing Trump. I personally think the tides have changed because of the 5 to 10 corporations that control the world. I really believe with all of my heart that Trump really wants to save America. I really believe it. And If you guys don't know economics, if you don't know how shit works and you're bitching about what he's doing with Doge and this is real stuff that's proven. And I don't know where you're getting your news from. I don't think it's the people watching this show, but I just saw some guy ranting today, like, I hate all conservatives. You guys say you love Jesus and all.
What was it last week? They said U.S. aid was found to have attributed to murders or something.
It don't surprise me. I didn't read that, but
or something happened.
You've got these bleeding hearts out there that are just hating. I mean, listen, I could not stand the last administration. Could not stand it. Look, man, I posted some shitty memes and I sucked it up and was just hoping the world would survive for 4 years. I mean, to loot and destroy and to steal and to pillage, you are fucking criminals, dude. And if it ever comes to my town and my house, I'm going to beat you halfway to the end of your life, allegedly. All right? I promise you. Well, aren't you a Christ follower? I am. All right? But you can't do that. That's going against God's law and man's law. And I'm trying to, we welcome everybody at Heavy Metal Church. But if you're so far, I'm not so far leaning right. If you're too far left and too far right, you're a sinner. If you're a jean skirt and hair bun person judging everybody for drinking a beer and dressing and having tattoos, you're sinning, man. And I hope grace covers it.
And it's easy to overlook that and not realize you're doing it.
Yeah, because we're all so fucking self-righteous. That's what God has showed me in these past 6 years. It's just, it rings. We are so, all
because
of us.
Your current actions could be affecting somebody who could potentially be having a relationship with Jesus, but instead you're being a douchebag.
And here's the deal. It's hard to speak the truth. Look, I have gay friends. They don't like chicks with dicks competing against women. They don't. They're gay. They love me, I love them, platonically. All right? I don't condone or condemn them. I love them. But the shit that I'm vocal, I've got a big mouth. I know it. I know it. And I say what I want to say, but I had the most beautiful testimony come in today. I've had a crappy couple of days, man, and a buddy of mine, Kevin, I went to high school with him, and he just wrote this thing. He's like, man, you post beautiful stuff, you post angry stuff, you post this, that, but it's all the truth. And it made me feel so good because I get beat down for speaking the truth. And I don't have a problem against the alphabet soup community. I don't. But it's like some things are wrong, and I don't understand how they're trying to be pushed into being right. Do whatever you want behind closed doors, man, but leave our kids out of it. But just
you hear about DeSantis was
that's coming up.
Is it?
Are we talking about the school books? Oh yeah. So last week, let me rewind. Last week we discussed how the 5 to 10 filthy rich corporations own the entire damn world and appear to be calling all the shots. Well, that segues in tonight. What the hell is going on here in the past 2 weeks? Well, I am mad about all of a sudden we don't hear anything about the JFK files, the Epstein, Trump did say, he goes, we're still talking about Epstein? That was so long ago. That wasn't his attitude on, look, he's the only president. Tell me another president that has come in and immediately on day one started to try to keep all of his promises. I remember, what was it?
I think Trump was the first person to do that.
Osama, the first 2 weeks of Osama's presidency, he's all partying, celebrating. The very first day of Trump's last presidency, he had stacks of folders on his desk, and he started kicking ass, getting business done, doing what we pay him for, and then he gives what we pay him for away to black charities and all that stuff. He's not racist, assholes, okay? I mean, for real, do your own research. Quit watching CNN. But you know, here we go. We got the JFK
That's all
files,
they'll put on in
the Epstein, the
Airports.
Fort Knox, and Ukraine. You know, so it's like I don't want to send anything else to Ukraine. All right, I was more of a Putin fan, you know, along a while back because I thought he was on the level.
Yeah,
He seemed, you know, whatever. But you know, I understand now. Look, Donald Trump is human. He walked in honestly thinking he could end that in 24 hours and then 2 weeks. Well, he just said the other day, hey, every time I speak with Putin, it's always been great. I thought we had, I'm paraphrasing, you know, I thought we had this good relationship, but I started to realize that every time he's, hey, shaking my hand, then people get killed that night from their bombs. So fuck him is basically what. So I understand, but he's even doing it in a beautiful way. He's selling our Patriot missiles to the UN, which I guess for the right price, and as long as you're not on a terror watch list, you can buy that shit. But then the UN's going to give it to Ukraine. But I think the whole thing sucks because Ukraine is the biggest money laundering for any crooked regime and politician for fucking years. You know what I'm saying? They need to go away. I don't want people to die. I don't want all of this stuff. But now we're going to sell Patriot air defense systems, other weapons to Ukraine paid for by European allies. And then Trump threatens tariffs on Russian goods if peace deal is not reached within 50 days. Well, you don't fuck with the Russians. Now, you don't fuck with the U.S. either. But we're spoiled and lazy now. When the last regime was here, we're sitting here boosting 2 women in the army coming together and doing, no, all the time while Russian kids and Chinese kids are learning you can't graduate unless you completely tear down an AK-47 and build it back up and boop, 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 boop. Like that, while our kids, they took away shop classes from our kids. We have the dumbest fucking kids on planet Earth.
Yeah, you got to read sexually graphic novels to graduate our schools.
We're going to get into that too. All right. So I want to know why Trump's doing. I'm not mad at him. Okay. We don't know everything, and I do believe he's on our side. You've got all these, man, I jumped the fence and voted for Trump, and now look, he said the first 2 years were going to suck. Just give him a chance for midterms. So I'm keeping the man on his word. I'm going to, midterms are when?
We'll give him a little more time.
Absolutely. When are midterms? Next November?
Yes.
Okay, next November 2nd, I think it is. Shut your face until November 2nd of next year. Hopefully you middle of the fencers will come back. I hope I'm right on this. If I'm wrong, I'll admit it, okay? Yeah. But no matter how bad Trump does, if you think Camel Toe would have done better, you're an idiot. I won't apologize about that. So, here's pick number 8. Love. What happened to pick 8?
Is that the right one?
Ah, yes. So again, I say I'm not bashing Trump. I personally think the tides have changed because of the 5 to 10 corporations that control the world. I believe Trump had every intention to do what he said, but I believe, and whatever, I could be wrong, but I believe one of 2 things happened. Number one, he shouldn't have said a word about what he was going to do, because when he got hired in as president again, he said JFK files, Epstein, all that stuff, all right? So he shouldn't have said that, because what he was going to do regarding the files until he was sworn in, then... Wait, I'm so sorry. I'm passionate about this. Yes, go ahead.
They can hear.
Huh?
They can hear the. Shh.
They can.
Yeah.
What is it? What is it?
I'm gonna have to double check, but I'm pretty sure I listened to the videos and I don't hear it.
Okay.
Have you guys ever listened to the, like, maybe not the live stream, but the after it processes and uploads as a video on YouTube? Anybody ever
but we
listen to
gotta
that?
fix it because how bad is it? Ask them that. Well, they can hear me. Hey guys, How bad is it?
Yeah, is it like ruining?
Is
your
it like when somebody farts in an elevator and it just stinks so bad you just want to run out? Or is it something like, it smells like almonds, so I can almonds with some shit wiped in it, so I can.
Please honestly tell us.
Yeah, tell us.
Because I don't know if it really is that bad or not live.
It sounds like a snare drum, man. I used to have I have my brother Jay Bird's snare drum with him. It's signed and it's in there on the floor next to a speaker, and the bass always used to rattle the snare on the back. So I had to stuff. I had to stuff. Lodge something in
It's
there.
not the fan, is it?
No,
It
can't
might
hear
be
it.
making it a little worse.
I think you're on drugs.
Well, a fan blowing past the microphone could.
No, you're on drugs. I just watched you do 2 of them right over there. Since you're up there. Come on. So anyway, tell me what they say. He shouldn't have said a word about what he was going to do regarding the files until he's sworn in. Then he should have just showed up at the FBI headquarters and yelled, "Surprise! Hand me these files." And then he goes, "I'm going to read them on my way over to Fort Knox. Surprise! Let me see the gold." And yeah. But that gave the powers to be almost 2 months to prepare. And then here comes the document. And don't tell me it doesn't happen, man. Hillary allegedly, come on, man, 30,000 emails and then taking their iPhones and banging them with hammers and whitewashing them and all that stuff. Where were the libtards on that? That's proven. All right. I just don't get it. I don't understand the mentality. I'm not the smartest person in the world, but damn, you people come across stupider than me. Or number two, he's gotten too close to the deep state, and now they're flexing their muscles. Guys, I hate to say this. There is a deep state. There is something in this world that controls it. It's Satan. This is Satan's world. I never grasped it like I do now, seeing what's going on. And people say, "Where's God?" God made it. Yeah. But when sin got brought in, Satan knew what he was doing. When sin got brought into this world, God can't be a part of sin. There's rules that he has to follow. If there wasn't rules that Satan had to follow that were ordained by, okay, Satan, you did this. But just like Job, don't kill him. There's rules. God is supreme. Well, why don't God just come in, and he did 2,000 years ago on the cross, all right? He fixed it. And it's up to you to accept it, accept him, and we'll make it home someday. And then it'll be perfect. But until then, it has to play out. All right? So what if Trump, he does mean everything he said going last term. He tried to keep all of these promises, and now it seems like he's reneging on 2, the FBI, the Epstein files. What was the other one? Hold on. Yeah, the Epstein files, Ukraine. What was the other one? Oh, Fort Knox and JFK. All right.
We didn't hear nothing about JFK either. I thought they released something.
And I think but it was like, things got washed and shredded by the time Bondi, or what's her name?
Yeah.
Bondi? Pam?
Bondi.
Pam's awesome, dude, but everybody run their mouth too quick, and then they're gone.
Well, she said the files were on her desk.
Yeah, but she didn't open them.
Something.
I got them right here. I'm going to investigate. And then, oh, shit. And they had almost 2 months to destroy everything. Look, man, that island is real.
Or longer, because what year was Epstein done?
I don't even know.
Well, it might have been during Trump's first administration, in which he inherited the previous administration's employees.
What I hate about that, well, you're right.
Because the
they
FBI
fire
can write whatever kind of report
I see
they
what you're
want.
saying.
You know?
Well, I don't think Trump's crooked. I think he's in now. This is his second and final term. So now he's like, you know what? Let's dig deep. And I think he got too deep. And I'm sorry, no matter how rich he is, when you've got 5 to 10 major, they control everything we eat, do, watch, everything. This is a conspiracy that has come true. This is not tinfoil hat shit. Did I say that right? This is a conspiracy that's come true. We've been hearing that stuff all of our life. Yet when files come out and the FBI admit that, yeah, there was a project something and we were programming people through television. You know, it's so easy when you really start to, and that's what ministry did for me, when you really start to watch human behavior. You know, we're all on stellar. We're all on our tippy toes when we're walking in front of other people. Most of the time it's fake. The real you is the person that you by yourself at home when you look in the mirror. Seriously, we're all so fucking jacked up, man. The thoughts that go through our head, the things we do, the things we think about that oh God, I'm so sorry. How did that even come into my head? And we are getting programmed by the movies. It desensitized us to everything against God's word, you know? So I think Trump is getting too close, but I don't think, oh my gosh. It's the springs on your mic. Are those springs?
I was trying to see if adjusting it would help.
Yeah, don't
not
ever do
hear
that
the
again.
fuzzies.
Dude, I got to take you to, you've never been in a studio, have you? Like a sound room or anything like that?
I'm gonna try turning this fan, see if that makes a
Oh,
difference.
it's not it. Hey, quit smoking weed. Don't touch the fan. We've had that fan every night since we've been doing this. Stay back.
And I've heard it every
Stay
night.
back. McLovin, don't. McLovin!
Just for a second.
No.
There's only one way to know.
All right, do it. Hurry. Good gosh.
Watch everyone be like, oh, wow.
Stupid is as stupid does, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to prove a point. Hello? Oh, yeah. See it? I'll put my fan back, please.
But it's not as bad?
Bullshit.
I don't know. At least on my end, it sounds a little clearer.
McLovin, you're high. Put my fan back, please, before I piss my pants.
I think
Thank
next week we'll put it over on that side.
Oh, now see? You see what I just did? Oh, my gosh.
I feel better?
We're going to have to get a babysitter in here on my kid. No more weed for you, though.
Well, I didn't know pulling on it would, make it sound like an explosion.
Yeah, because that's a high-dollar microphone on. Like this, watch. Oh. You see what I'm saying? Okay, let me talk. Or let me speak. I really believe he was getting too close. And I think he's not going to let it stop him. But just look, man. If you were on the fence to begin with, just give the man until November 2nd of next year. November 2nd of next year. And look, I'll be the first one to say, oh my gosh. But I'm telling you, I don't give a shit how bad or good. Well, he's always done good he just can't control his mouth. All right? I'd rather have a mouthy president that has balls.
That's probably because you're honest.
Than a spineless jellyfish that hides. I think Trump's doing a fascinating job. And I cannot believe, once again, how much the unhinged left is doing all they can to stop him. You know? But they're trying to stop him. And that's what that McLovin pulled up a little while ago. What about the books in Florida that DeSantis, they're banning them? And there's a whole group of extreme lefties down there trying to keep them in circulation. And hey, it's going to sound gross, but did you say there was something in one of those books talking about a child describing a fist in the vag? No, seriously, please.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
explain it. Turn my camera off and explain it.
Off? Oh.
Yeah. No. I mean, I got to do something.
Wait,
I can't leave you alone. Never mind. Turn my camera back on. when the sentence starts
You
off
caught
with,
me off guard.
well, okay.
It'd probably be all right.
Nah, I disagree.
Well, shit. There's these books in the kids' libraries down in the schools there in Florida.
You know this for a fact. This isn't heresy.
Yeah.
Hearsay.
They've got graphic novels of different sexual acts in the books, as well.
And one of them,
Well, that was described in detail through words about, sticking a whole hand up a vagina. And,
allegedly.
And like all types of other sexual acts are depicted
I
in
know,
these
I know
children's
you're telling the
books.
truth, because one of the other things, there was a viral video going on where a pissed off father went to a board meeting of the local government of the
Yeah.
state, and it was like, you know what? And he was going off, and they're trying to shut him down. He's like, look, I don't want my kid
Yeah,
reading about an adolescent child that had his first experience with a dick up his ass, allegedly, and the pain and all this kind of stuff. And that's in our
Yeah, they really get into graphic
What the
details
hell,
about
dude?
kinky stuff, like stuff that I'm not even if on my worst days would I ever be like interested in something that kinky, and they're going into detail in it in children's books.
and this shit is real. And if you don't think it is,
Yeah, if you go to their what is it like school board meetings, that's where all these are happening at. They go in there and start reading excerpts from the books, and they'll say your language is too foul. We're gonna have to shut you down.
it's in the damn books that our kids are reading,
Yeah.
man. And I don't get it. And if you don't,
And they won't even address that. It's like they're just gonna ignore it in a public meeting.
Do you remember Little Nicky, the Adam Sandler movie, at the Globetrotters basketball thing where Satan, the real Satan,
Right.
got into the mayor and everything else?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. And they get up there. That's what's happening right before our eyes. And people that are not saved, they got blinders over their eyes. Just ICE. They're
Something
shooting at
about
ICE. Oh, those
love.
people didn't do anything wrong. Let them stay. They're freaking in here. Today I saw Charlie
Well, they
Kirk.
mask as love, but I don't believe
They
that's
love.
true love.
They love everybody but us. But the thing is, love. Charlie Kirk today. There had some guy up there like, well, we should just let everybody in. It's like, would you let a meth head that's shooting up under a bridge into your house? Well, that's the ultimate show of love. Okay, well, you're Mexican, so let me ask you this: if I were
There's
to,
been so many opportunities.
if I were to walk across the Mexican border without documentation and nothing, and I got picked up by the federales, what would they do? Well, they would probably deport you. That's what. And then Charlie Kirk says, "Okay, let's just do what they're doing." End of story. Oh, but this is America. There's rules, man. I just can't believe how stupid people are. I just can't believe it. Right here, Supreme Court clears the Trump administration to lay off over 1,300 employees at the Department of Education, functionally eliminating the agency. 24 states sued the federal government for withholding $6.8 billion in education funds. Guys, I'm sorry, but the Department of Education is a crock of shit. I won't say who they are.
Hallelujah.
I am friends with a lot of cops, a lot of teachers, and a lot. So we're going to talk about cops here in a little bit. But I'm friends with a lot of teachers, okay? And they said that the Department of Education is a bullshit, all right? So do your studying and research. Quit watching American news media. Go elsewhere. People, I get accused. Wait, you just watch Fox? No, Fox is a piece of shit too. If they want to be, it's the closest thing we've got, but it's not even close.
Didn't they fire Tucker?
Tucker, I love Tucker, and if you don't, I don't give a shit. But I like Hannity too, and I like, I think if they're pushed a little too far, they'll jump ship. and do their own thing. I do believe they're about truth, but I think the people that actually own Fox, they're trying to get us pissed off, just like the other side is trying to get them pissed off to divide the country. When really, it's only the far left and the far right we got beef with. I think most of us are closer to the middle, moderate, slightly left, slightly right. We could get along all day long. You see what I'm saying? They are weaponizing the far left and the far right. So I'm against it all. And I'm ready to fight if it ever. Well, but you're a Christian, yeah. But we're supposed to protect those that can't protect themselves. I'll be damned if I'm going to let somebody hurt or kill my wife, rape, hurt, kill my wife or my grandchildren or daughters, and all that. And I'm including her daughters. I have one daughter and one grandchild, but she has two and two, so they're mine. I would annihilate somebody if they tried to kill them, hurt them, rape them, allegedly, or anything like that. And what's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. That don't make me a murderer. It makes me a protector. It makes me a man protecting my family. There's nothing wrong with that at all. I'm not an aggressor. I want everybody to go to heaven. I will lead the salvation prayer with anyone, even if you just tried to rape my wife and your inches bleeding to death, and I'm going to be the one that just allegedly took your life away as it's leaking out of your body, and I'm going to be there being like, listen, I forgive you. What do you believe? Would you like to know Jesus? I'm that guy. I really am. You're laughing. I'm being for real. I don't want anybody to go to hell. But if you fuck with me or anybody I love, I'm going to fuck back.
Amen.
And that's what makes me, you have all these different kind of Christians. You've got the passive ones. You've got the hippie ones. I'm the King David one. All right. I'm going to fuck you up. I don't want to. I'm not going to look for trouble. But if you come looking for it, you're going to find it. And I am not a badass. Look at that. I don't work out. I don't need to. Pew, pew. Okay. So I love it. There's a meme that said all these Generation Xers talking about Civil War. You can't even do 10 push-ups. Well, I can do 10 push-ups. My knees and ankles may hurt walking around the block, but when you got scopes and all this, allegedly.
Red
So,
dots.
Red nuts?
Dots. Red dot scopes.
I've never heard of red. I heard of blue balls, not red nuts. Dots. Got it. Okay, so we're going to take a short break now as we segue into our final. What time is it? Dude, it's...
Almost 8.
We have done great.
Right.
Guys, go roll you one. Smoke them if you got them. Make you another coffee or a drink. We're going to take a 5-minute break. We'll be right back.
night, no end to this fight. Steel and stone collide, unstoppable might. Break the chains, feel the rage. Cage, we're not the same. Chains,
Yeah. It reminded me of the Hodge twins. You ever see them?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Women. Yeah. Got a good show coming on. Got a damn good show coming on. All right. Back to our regularly scheduled programming. Remember, folks, spay and neuter your pets. We don't need any more Haitians in our neighborhood. Motherfucker, come on. Oh, is that even a thing anymore?
I'm pretty sure they're all in Dayton now.
Ooh.
They got scared out of Springfield.
Come on to Dayton, bitches. Eat the rats.
Yeah, I go down there and Instacart sometimes, and there's like 50% of the Kroger's down there is immigrants.
What's in your glass?
Nothing. It was a break.
We had to talk about this. we spoke on this, right?
You're distracting me. What?
What? Huh? Jelly bean. Hip. I need Carol Friesen to be here
Carol's
and Jelly
here.
Bean. No. I need them here.
Oh no.
Carol Friesen and Jelly Bean sitting over here like we have just enough room for them right there. Look at
Yeah.
that. Right there. Because this room is really small, even though it looks like I'm
Well, there's enough room for a guest or two.
5.
Whenever you want to start having guests on,
I
that'd
would
be fun.
love to. Who would like to be the first guest on the shit show? Because we've got this red mic over here that we're just ready to put some saliva on. All right. So here we go. This last story, I'm sure a lot of you may have heard of it. It's a viral thing going on right now, but we're going to play a clip for those of you who haven't. Watch this.
Year from a desk job, it didn't add up. And that's why I came here to Sergeant Brian Fahey's
$75,000
neighborhood
in
to protest
overtime.
his tyranny and corruption, the lack of accountability, but also, as any good independent journalist would, to ask questions about this overtime allegation. So as always, you always want to be on the lookout for any no trespassing signs, restricted area signs. I don't see why there would be in this neighborhood here, but
He's a
you know,
journalist.
we just want to ask some questions, see what's going on with this overtime allegation.
want
Hopefully
that.
he answers us.
I want
Says here
that
the
driveway.
Fahey's looks like we're in the right spot. Again, there aren't any no trespassing signs. We're just coming in peace to ask some questions.
Raggy?
Oh, I'm currently being recorded. His ring camera
No
said.
shit. Come on. We've got ADT.
Help you?
Hey, Sergeant Fahey, how are you?
You gotta get off my property. You're posted no trespassing.
Nope, there is no posted sign.
Yeah,
There's no
right at
problem.
the end.
Do you have any, let's go. Do you have any comment on
Let's
the
go.
allegations
Backing up.
that you are,
my property
I am
right now.
moving. Do you have any comment on the allegations that you are receiving? Couldn't even get the question out. Ladies and gentlemen, he was so angry. Couldn't even get the question out. He says that there's no trespassing signs. Let's see. Let's see if there's no trespassing signs. What a coward. He can assault me in broad daylight
can you
while
pause
receiving
it?
taxpayer.
I do want to say this. He's going against a cop that makes $225,000 a year. He's got a desk job, and he claims $75,000 a year of overtime, but he only works until 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Now, listen, here's what I got to say. I have a lot of friends that are cops. You guys are awesome. You know I am not against the blue. Just like any job, career we go to, you got assholes and you've got great people. And I'm saying this right now for the record. The bulk of police officers are good. All right? Here's what's wrong with the world today. They take a fucktard like this, allegedly. Then they blow it up. But we are so... Look, man, gossip whores and drama whores, that's what we are. How is it that it's all the drama? Here's a great, oh my gosh, McLovin. I get to say this. You know what pisses me off about the First Heavy Metal Church of Christ Facebook page? Is that we post great content on there. And there gets 15, we got 31,000 people that either follow or like that page.
Yeah, there's no way.
What's that?
I think you're about to say like 15 likes or something.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's crazy.
When we post something,
The math ain't mathin'.
spiritual, something that you as a Christ follower need to follow, need to change about your life, need to read, you don't. And it pisses me off that I can post the PG-13 meme that causes me grief from tidy-righty Christians, and then there's tons of followers, tons of likes, hearts,
And
comments,
you never
and all
bought
that.
followers, right?
What's that?
You never bought followers?
Never. Nope. Matter of fact, Heavy Metal Church, that page, we paid, I think it was $30 a month for an ad campaign. 30 or 60. Couldn't afford much. Once we got up, something about the 5,000 mark. Once we got up to 5,000 likes, we noticed that we didn't need that campaign anymore. It was doing its own thing.
Nice.
That's what built us up to where we're at now. But what blows me away is that we post great spiritual content for the lost and the saved alike. And that gets very little shares, very little likes, hearts, comments, emojis, what the hell ever.
I share your stuff, don't I?
I see you on there every
Actually,
now
you
and
don't.
then.
I don't think you. I don't think you pop up in my stuff that much. That's
Well,
weird.
you can change that on your end.
I barely use the dang thing.
Well, then there you go. But for the rest of you mugs, I don't get that because you're supposed to be Christians, Christ followers, and all that stuff. You're supposed to be growing, seeking, learning. You know that our page is designed to attract lost people, but we also publish stuff that will grow saved people. And those are the ones that don't get shared, don't get liked, don't what? What the hell? You know? And it discourages me.
I feel like it's the algorithm.
Well,
I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is.
why can't
in my opinion?
why can't the members of the First Heavy Metal Church of Christ,
It takes initiative.
whether you're physical or worldwide, get off your damn ass, even if you don't want to, just go start sharing shit off of our Facebook page. What? And
Yeah, anytime I open Facebook now, I'm gonna go. What's the main page? FHMCC.
no. The First Heavy Metal Church of Christ.
All right.
Yeah. Anyway, that
I'll go check
pisses me
that.
off. So here we go.
Every time I open it.
But I had to say this to my cop friends because, oh my gosh, the men and women in blue, you are amazing. Some of my best friends, I have 2 officers that are married, sergeant and detective from New Jersey. I love you, man. You guys are the greatest cops I've ever met. There's a Vandalia cop that's friends with me and my brother. I love you, man. I'm friends with Gretchen and all the Union, Ohio police. Awesome. But as we all know, there's one ashtard in every mix. And here's the sad thing.
And he is kind of highlighting this one because
Right.
he already knew he was an asshole before this interaction.
But this is viral. So we're going to discuss it. And I get to see myself on the screen now. Like all those, the stupidest pages, they get 25, 35, 45,000 views. Here's what they do. They're just, they're not saying anything. It's them on a page that's going, and then looking at the camera going, pointing up. They're bogarting off of somebody else's. We're not trying to do that. Well, I guess we are now, but I'm going to talk. Hit it.
For money. But the minute an independent journalist comes to his home, and he's probably going to try and get me unlawfully arrested now. As you can see, I moved back his camera that says you're currently being recorded.
Oh,
Film this
He's
guy.
like
You're crazy. What do you think I'm
300 feet
doing, you
away?
psycho?
Now this is
You have a
bullshit.
weapon in your
200,
hand? What are
100?
you doing? What are you doing? I don't have any weapons. I'm a journalist.
Double the
What do you think I'm
distance.
doing, you psychopath?
Get off
What do you
my
think I'm
property
doing?
Right now. Get off
What
my
do you
property
think I'm
right
doing?
now.
What do you think
Get
I'm
off
doing?
my property right now.
I'm off your property.
This is my property.
Sure.
Well, do you see me
All
not
the way
moving?
to the cul-de-sac.
Calm down.
Get off my
that gun out
fucking
of your hand.
property.
Get that gun out of
Get
your hand,
off
you
my
psycho.
fucking property.
Get that gun
I'm
out of
a
your hand, you
goddamn
psycho.
Connecticut State Trooper.
I don't care who you are.
Trespassing.
He's got a gun in his hand.
Or is he just excited to see him?
What do you need a gun for when you know the guy's a journalist?
Okay, how about this? Hold on. You know what those cops go through?
Right, that's fair.
Seriously.
But
I don't know if there's a but, but didn't you? Well,
this
but
guy's a pistol permit guy. That's his desk
yeah,
job.
yeah, that's what you
He's
said.
not a patrol
And
cop.
Is this isn't the first time they've been nose to
Right.
nose, right?
Right.
So now the journalist, is he really he's a journalist,
is-
or is he
he
just
is
a
a journalist.
YouTube and fucking influencer
No.
that got big?
No, I would consider him a real journalist
Okay.
because he is always acted with integrity and blah blah blah.
I hate this term I'm getting ready to say, but let me play the devil advocate. Okay. So I have a personal friend that's a state trooper, and she got shot. I think it was out on I-70. All right. She retired for a little bit and then come back. And then she finally retired. What these cops have to go through, what they see. All right.
Devil's advocate.
I'm not finished with my Diablo advocate yet.
All right.
What they got to see, walking up to wrecks with people decapitated and
Right.
just all this shit. And you got to understand, when they pull people over, everybody's on, well, what did I do, officer? You know, like that. You know you're fucking speeding. You know you're drunk. You know you're this and that. And they're doing their jobs, and then you're giving them shit. So maybe,
Well, I wasn't.
hold on, before you're devil's advocate, maybe that guy right there is invading his personal space now. See, because as a pastor,
Well, there's no trespassing signs. He's a cop. He should know the law. It takes a trespassing
oh, you mean there's
sign.
no trespassing signs? Got it. But we used to rip
And
those
as soon
signs
as he
down.
said, get off my property.
Check this
he started
out.
Walking away.
McLovin, me and my buddies, when we used to go ATVing on land in Waverly, Ohio, we used to rip those signs down so that there were no proof. Bang, bang,
Well,
boo.
this guy's a cop. He's gonna make sure there's a no trespassing sign on
Yeah.
his
How do we
property if he
know?
wants
How do
it.
we know Tubby right there didn't walk through first and rip them down?
No, because that's absurd.
But we don't know.
I mean, I guess technically,
What if Tubby Boy masturbates to feces?
I doubt it.
How?
I think
we don't.
you're getting away from the topic
Really?
a little too much.
You're not a freak behind closed doors.
I mean, I'm not ripping down no trespassing signs,
But I just
where
admitted to
record 'em.
doing it. Back on writing
No,
land.
no, Sean's. I've
Okay.
been following Sean for a long time. He's not the type to
Okay.
do that.
I just want our followers, listeners to hear that.
Right.
Because right now, what are they watching? They're watching a video that we put up with
Right.
no before or after.
Yeah.
And then we're making fun of it or justifying everything. I just want to say again, I love my cop friends. The bulk of EMT cops, everything are great people. I also have girlfriends that were together with an abusive, alcoholic, whore cop, all that kind of stuff. Short man's disease, everything else. All right. There's
You didn't
fucktards.
have to call me out.
I'm sorry, man. There's fucktards in every profession, every career, every office, everything. We're people. I have to make sure I'm getting my point across because I don't want the followers, viewers, or my personal friends that are police officers, EMT,
Police play an integral role in society.
right. But this guy, I believe, is in the wrong. I'm saying it, but I had to say all that other shit first to show you that I'm not, oh yeah, you cops are pigs, assholes. No, but there are out there, and I think this prick's one of them. Go.
$75,000.
I don't
care who you are.
Fucking
I
property.
don't care who you
Get
are.
off my fucking
I don't
property.
care who you are.
Right now.
You spit in my
Get off
face.
my property
You're
right
going
now.
to jail now.
Get
Look
off
at
my
this.
property
Look
right
at
now.
this. He spit in my
Get off my
face.
property.
You
Yeah.
said you're
Right
going
in
to
my
jail.
face. I'm spitting as I'm talking to you.
No, you spit
Get
in
off
my
my
face.
Pause it.
property.
You spit in
Just so you know, nobody can hear what you're saying because the video's so loud, so it sounds like mumbling.
Gun in hand.
Anything else?
That's it.
All right, hit it.
Right now.
You spit in my face.
Get off my
You're
property
going to jail.
right now.
I'm going.
Get off my property.
I've been going.
Right
Since the
now.
moment you told me.
Get off
That's
my
not
property.
how criminal trespass
right
works,
now.
psycho.
Get
You're
off
a
my
psycho,
property.
bro. You're,
right
look
now.
at the gun in his
He's
hand.
clearly
That's
getting
Goddamn
off
right.
his
I'm a
property.
Connecticut State
I
Trooper.
don't care what shit who
Can't
you
hear
are.
you, man.
Trespassing on my property.
That doesn't matter.
You
You can't
threatened
break
to
the law.
kill me.
I didn't.
You threatened to
You
kill me
lied.
online.
Right. No, I
Get
did
off my
not.
fucking
You're a
property.
liar.
Right
You
now.
are a liar.
Right now.
Look, see the big
Get off
beautiful
my
billboard
property.
truck? It's all being recorded.
I don't care.
It's all being. I
Get
know you
off
don't
my
care.
property.
He's clearly getting off of his property.
But would he if he wasn't forcing him to? If the cop just stopped, would the
Well,
guy get off his property?
About 5 seconds into the video, he said, "Get off my property," and that's the
Should have been
same-
enough.
Well, it was enough.
Okay.
He started moving immediately.
But here's my question now. Look, I'm not on this cop side.
Right.
I think this cop needs to go, well, maybe not lose his job, but maybe
Not get paid $75,000 in overtime.
that, and he did spit on him.
$200,000 a year is a lot for pistol permits.
Right.
Who knows how many hours they're working? I don't know.
Absolutely.
It just gets me hot when
But-
we're talking about tax dollars.
But right now,
my
he's
money.
working 9 to 5, barely things man meaning, barely moves ahead.
Public servant
Yeah.
for the people.
And how about 51% of the millionaires in this country are on our Congress? Seriously. Hold on, wait. Only
they're also
4%.
overpaid.
Only 4% of America's entire population are millionaires. 51% of our Congress are millionaires. What's wrong with that problem, America? Anyway, proceed.
But you don't face any
Right now.
consequences.
Get
You
off
don't
my
face any
property
consequences.
right now.
Don't
This is
spit in
the
my
biggest
face.
mistake you ever
No,
made.
no, it's not.
This
It's
is
the biggest mistake you ever made. No,
Get
it's
off
not.
my property right now.
It's not the biggest mistake
Get
I
off
ever
my
made.
property right
It's
now.
not the biggest mistake. The
Get
biggest
off
mistake. You
my
like spit in
property.
my face?
I
You
didn't spit in your face.
You disgust
What do
me.
you want him
spitting
to run
on
away
you.
with?
Why I'm yelling at
Your-
you to get off my
Yeah.
property right
Get
now.
off. I'm off your property.
Gotta pause.
Now what? Now what? Look at the gun in his hand.
What do you want him to run away with your back to him when he's got a gun in his hand? I'm not turning my back to
But
nobody
now
with
wait.
a gun in their hand.
Now look,
And I definitely ain't running away from him.
we're not on fucking Kiwi Street. This ain't Kiwi Street. Now, I would bet
But legally, you can't chase somebody off your property with a gun when they're walking off of your property.
he had it down.
And he was walking off of his property.
I've got a gun within reach right now.
Yeah, you got to give the guy time to walk off your property before you can pump him full of lead.
But it wasn't pointed at his face. So I guess we are devil advocating
Yeah,
this.
I'm just saying he was a little too into his role there.
But I
where
just
he was
wonder.
saying it over and over and over because he was definitely leaving his property, and that's what he said 50 times right there.
You're right, but
the
not
whole
all
way.
not all of us have a mile long driveway.
I understand he's probably under pressure because he knows the camera's recording him
Yeah.
and he's going to be online.
Mine's 40 feet, and I bet his lawyer or sergeant was on the phone with him. Gun aimed down. Somebody that has threatened him before, maybe not threatened, but just got in his personal
He
space.
assaulted him.
What's that?
He assaulted him.
Who did?
This guy assaulted him before. He was in a public building. He's
Wait a minute, hold on. The media guy assaulted the cop.
Vice versa.
The cop assaulted the.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, tell me about that. That's what we need to see.
Right.
Because this right here looks like.
He's a member of the press.
Okay.
And so he goes into public
Wait a minute.
buildings.
I'm a
okay,
member.
You can call
You're a
him-
member of the press.
Okay, but isn't that your right as an American citizen?
Absolutely.
So therefore, he's a member of the press because he has his own LLC,
Okay.
and he reports on live interactions specifically on how cops and other people interact with journalists in public places. So it's our tax dollars. We paid for the building. We pay for the employees
Absolutely. I'm on your
to
side.
be in the building.
I'm on your side.
And then they
Oh,
want to act funny when you pull out a camera and look at them.
McLovin's getting upset. But I'm on your side. Here's the deal, though. You told me briefly about the previous battle. Now, I can already tell that
Yeah,
if
so
that hold on,
admittedly, he
if
was
that cop,
risque
if that cop,
coming back,
if that cop ever crossed paths with me without his uniform on,
I'm sure he hugged his wife that morning.
but I can tell he suffers from short man's disease. I have drummers that suffered from that. People on the cruise, everything. They think they got a. I know a lot of cops that suffered from it, and they're cops, and now they're all of a sudden badasses.
Well, he said, "This guy's threatening to kill me. I'm a cop."
Well, yeah, they use it as their shield. Not listen, man. I'm really trying to see both sides here,
Right.
Because that's his personal space. Okay, just like this. I'm. Well,
And I get it, but anybody's subject to a journalist knocking on your door.
I hate the
And-
pastor word, but man, if
Well,
I'm
most people wouldn't maybe want to qualify you as a pastor, correct?
Mhm.
And so same situation for this guy. Most people wouldn't want to admit that he is a journalist, and yet he's out here doing integrally more journalistic things than CNN does. You know what I
well,
mean?
if somebody did that to me, I would have been like, "Oh my gosh, you just busted in to a stall when I was taking a shit at my last show, tried to grab my dick, allegedly.
I feel like that's a real
Get
story.
the fuck out of here! Oh my gosh, where's my Nikki? Call 911." I would fuck somebody up in that kind of way if they came to my house. I'm not gonna pull out a gun. I'm not gonna look. I need my personal space, and if you invade it, I'm not gonna do this. I'm
Well,
going
I don't
to.
know. I might react the same, right? And I'm not even a cop, so I don't know.
You could never be a cop, James.
Not now.
I didn't mean that like your manlyhood or nothing.
No.
It just you're a pass.
No, I
you're
considered it in college, but it was already too late because I had attempted to buy fake acid, right? So I thought I had taken acid at the time, thinking I couldn't be a cop
See?
because I had taken acid, but it was fake all along. So I should.
I
Just
went to
the
Beaver Creek to
academy.
take the test. Here's why you and I can't be cops. You're a diplomat. You'd be like this. So, do you have a good reason for speeding? Because I'm about to give you a ticket. Or,
Wouldn't that be cool if
Oh,
cops
wait.
did that?
did you have a good reason to kill him?
Oh no.
Because that means everything. Me, it would have been like, "What are you doing?" I would start speaking Russian.
All right.
"Why are you at my home? What up?" Excuse me, Pastor. Don't call me that. I was just making love to my wife up here. I wouldn't answer the door anyway, so I'm stretching here. You know what I mean? James, bottom line, you and I couldn't be cops.
I don't know how they wouldn't let us as much as we'd want.
I would, first time some little punk ass bitch mouthed off at me when I'm just, "Sir, I'm just pulling you over. You're doing 55 and a 35. Ugh. Who the fuck are you? What is your badge number?" I'd be like, bam, and
Right.
there'd be a permanent fucking indention on their forehead right there.
Right. But jokes aside,
I'm not joking. There it is. Sounds like King Kong's walking.
right, I gotta move my earbuds.
Okay, Jurassic Park. Go ahead.
I don't remember.
Exactly. Just say no to
Just
weed,
save me.
McLovin. Now, hit play.
Why do you have a gun in my I'm a goddamn Connecticut State Trooper.
I don't care.
You threatened to kill me
No,
online.
I did
So
not.
I'm protecting myself
No,
and my
I did-
family.
no, I did
don't
not.
ever fucking come back to my house again.
Okay,
I'll
hit pause.
stand right
Hit
here with
pause.
my-
I will make this claim.
Right.
I think that officer does roids.
Does he look like one of them?
No, dude. I mean, seriously, he's got some
Skinny legs.
skinny legs, but he's in shape, which cops should be. But, man,
He might be roiding out.
I think he's roiding.
He's got some pretty thick forearms.
I think he might have been
Upper forearms.
touched in gym class at one time by. Can we grok how tall he is? Because that could say everything right there, man. I'm for real. He's 5'2". That's it. Okay, he's guilty.
He might be 4'9", 4'10",
What's the limit?
11.
Can we grok that? What is the average? When are you too short to be a cop? No, I'm seriously, grok it.
That's a fair question.
Grok it. Are you grokking it?
No, we'd have to
Grok it.
stop what we're doing,
Don't do that, James.
and then it's gonna be.
Can't you
all-
ask your phone?
That's a good point. That's why we got Brian.
No. You're the production manager that we can never let drink and smoke weed again before our show. Didn't we have this happen last?
To say where'd my phone go? It's up there. That was from the break.
Ladies and gentlemen, help me.
I'm just trying to run it all.
I'm at 666 West Martindale. There is a 666 at West Martindale.
What was the question?
Did you hear what I just said?
Yeah, I got you.
I wasn't being evil. There really is a 666 on my street. I'm like, I thought they always kept that.
Nice.
I would buy a house if it said 766. Anyway, go ahead.
I didn't know what to actually type there. Minimum height for cops
What's this?
for you,
Is that mine?
if you want it.
That sounds sexual. If you want it, here it is. Come and get it. But you better hurry, cause it's going fast.
It's on sale.
Yes. Is this weed?
It is.
We discussed about doing a weed show one time.
Do a Elon thing,
Is it the Elon weed?
Elon and Joe Rogan thing.
Is that what you showed me earlier?
Yeah, we could light one up if you want.
No. No. I got to work tomorrow. I love you, man. You are so cool, dude.
You're cool.
No, you're cool.
Minimum height requirements are
And he even sounds like he's
5'0" to 5'5". Oh. I don't know what you're asking there. Sorry.
minimum height requirements. You say 5'5"?
Yeah, about 5 foot for the police.
He kind of looks
Minimum
like a skinny David Draymond. I think
5 to 5'5".
David Draymond from Disturbed could kick that cop's ass. I don't know that Chubba Wubba could.
I'm not sure I'm trusting Rock on that. I feel like you got to
Wait a
be
minute.
taller
You-
than 5 foot.
But you're not listening to me. I think old dude on the left is a fire.
Fire starter?
No, I think he's a lib, and I think the cop.
He's not.
He's not.
He's not.
He's one of us.
No, his hat says something about the Constitution. It's good stuff. I promise you. I've been following him for probably close to 10 years now,
Okay.
and he's definitely sticking up for our rights. Because if nobody else is gonna want to be a journalist, you know, if we're all just gonna let CNN and Fox
No. I
do
get it. I get it.
You know what I mean?
But here's the deal: most cops are good.
For sure. But we have a right in public
Yes,
buildings to use
but-
video cameras if we want to journalize something. If we want to go report on something that's happening in a public building, even a court, not in the courtroom itself, but in a court,
Yeah.
we are, as American citizens, we have a right to want to journalize that and what's called disseminate it to the public, right?
Did you say seminated?
Yeah, that word.
Asseminated.
Something like that.
I thought you said semen.
I don't even think that's whatever. Well, we're gonna do that and be a journalist, right?
Yeah.
And
But listen,
I mean, have you thought of a world where we're not allowed to do that?
exactly. But here's
where
the deal.
It's only CNN and Fox
You know
that's
what
allowed to do that?
I'm trying to think of my assholery.
I think that's way worse of a world.
I can be an asshole. And you know what I would have done? I would have blocked off the edge of his driveway and put a lemonade stand up there. I would have done something sinister. Anybody can film
he's
walking
got-
up to a...
He's got a giant billboard truck that he drives around with the corrupt cop's face on it, trying to expose him.
How about this? Here's what the holy shit show would have done. If that prick cop, and sorry to my cop friends, but he's a prick. If it would have been us, and I think you would have voted for this decision. I just come up with this. I would have bought 13 tons of horse shit. No, I'm being for real. And a 13 tons will fit in a 1, 2, 3 axle dump truck with one drop.
Is that legal?
Axel.
Are you gonna have to pay to clean that up? Then?
Fuck yeah. But it would have been funny.
He could afford it.
And here's the deal.
But-
hold on, I ain't finished. I would have dumped that pile of shit 6 inches from the edge of his driveway and put this big, beautiful sign that says, "You are a piece of shit. Fuck you." HeavyMetalChurch.com.
That's hilarious.
Jesus loves you.
But Sean has a giant platform with probably like 1 million followers.
Okay. So he can afford to clean it up.
He can. No, that's the other guy recording the video, right?
Oh,
He can affect more change by knocking on a public official's door whose tax dollars we pay for him to have his $80,000 in overtime.
But listen, having a big pile of shit out there and then cameras set up to see his reaction. Oh, and not walking on his property and out here like, what's
I'd
up?
rather get a YouTube video on it where I can spend 20 minutes to watch.
How about this? I can afford 13 tons of shit. Fuck, I've got it back in our backyard with these 2 boxers.
He can afford it too. He has 1 million subs on YouTube.
That would be funny. Maybe we need a viral video.
Yeah.
Who needs 13
we need to go do more
tons
man on the street
of
stuff.
shit here in the Dayton area on their driveway? The mayor. Isn't she liberal? Like stupid,
she's
like
very
like
liberal.
stupid liberal.
Stupid.
Can we find out where she lives? I'll do it.
I'm down. Actually, that sounds like a great idea.
How
What's
about
her
this? Here
name?
we go. Here we go.
I
This.
forget her name. Dang it.
Who gives a frick what her name is?
Dayton?
Yeah.
Yeah,
This-
she's destroying Dayton.
if
as a
you would
liberal
like
household.
to see the holy shit show
and it's
dump
affecting outer Dayton at this point. Like we're all just infected by the virus.
get down with the signal.
Yeah, there we go. Disturbed. That was my favorite album as a kid. Now we're finally connecting.
Yes. I need a caller. What's that number again, man? If you call, you better be spotting up some money to bail us out.
Yeah, what do you guys think about this cop chasing
No.
chasing this journalist to the street with his
McLovin, no.
fucking Glock?
I want to know what you think about 13 tons of shit on the Dayton mayor, 6 inches from her driveway with signs. Let's see if the phone rings. There's a delay.
In the meantime,
You go right ahead.
Yeah,
Go right
No
ahead.
problem.
I don't
Spit
care.
in my
Yeah,
face, you're
if
going to
that
Don't ever
jail.
come
comes
back
up.
to
You're
my
going to jail.
fucking
It's a
house
whole
again.
You're going to jail.
situation.
Don't ever
You're
come
going
back to
jail.
my house
It's okay
again.
for you to assault people.
You're on my
It's all right. On me. I have nothing. I'm an independent journalist. I'm here peacefully. His property, as he asked me to do.
The cops
Hey, can I
don't
just get your
care.
name and badge number, ma'am? Thank you. I appreciate it. I just want to know
Oh,
everybody
she's
that's
almost
here.
hot.
That's all.
She did identify
Pause that for a
herself.
minute.
My sergeant.
She identified herself as a chick with a dick. What was it?
And her badge number and her name. So that's
Roll back.
nice.
She-
It's nice when our public service servants don't say it's right here and point to their
Right.
name badge.
But she almost looked hot. It was just.
She was a cute cop,
Can you
for
rewind
sure.
that? Can you just
Right there.
rewind
His
that?
name is
Wind it.
Sergeant Bedard.
Yeah, rewind it.
You can talk-
As I'm leaving his
Okay,
property,
here we go.
as he
Here we
asked
go.
me to do. Hey, can I just get your name and badge number, ma'am? Thank you. I appreciate it.
She's
I just want to know
cute.
everybody
Not
that's
hot.
here. That's all.
Yeah. I'm Romansky.
A little
That's
jacked,
pretty,
but cute.
Cute.
My sergeant's right there. His name is Sergeant Bedard. You can talk with
He
him.
knows me. I know him. He knows
So
I'm
we
not
got
threat to
7
him.
cops
I'm
on the
asking
scene now, I
questions.
believe.
No, he
7
knows
cops.
Okay. I
For
got
an
you.
overweight
I got
white
you.
boy that's
So
got a
somebody came on your
platform.
property,
He's
and
a
asked the
little
question.
Hispanic.
So
looking.
Oh,
if somebody came onto my property and I
pause.
didn't know them,
The bald cop that just walked behind, he looked like the brother-in-law of Walter White
Oh,
off
no.
of Breaking Bad. Resume.
and be a liar and then go to jail for that too. He spit in my face. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
What if
So he
somebody
did
spit in your
spit in
face?
his
Do you
face.
understand? Right. He spit in my face.
do you understand? I wouldn't want somebody on my property either.
I can ask. Well, I have every right to go to his property and ask a question.
Okay, but
He doesn't.
What are you doing if somebody spits in your face?
Hit him. No. I mean,
But then who gets the assault charge? The guy that assaulted you first, or you for hitting him back in retaliation?
well, if you do it correctly, like a true American, you get spit in the face, you kick him backwards in the knee, and then
Right.
put a knife in his hand.
But the guy's got a gun in his hand, and he's a cop.
That's a cop.
You're fucked.
Yeah, you don't do shit.
What do? You don't do nothing.
I didn't hear that
You
part.
either die or you go to jail. Which one you want to do?
I'd be
today?
like, Ossifer, your breath and spit smells and tastes
beautiful,
like whiskey.
right?
Are you drunk, sir? Ah! Can you put some in my hand so I can?
So it's a shitty situation for anyone.
Well,
to be
you don't
in,
fuck with cops, first of all. But if they're crooked,
unless you're a journalist. And
but
then
but
you,
no. Here's the deal. See, young James, if there was no cameras and you're walking down a mile-long driveway to a crooked cop,
Right.
that's why my pile of shit out at the end of the driveway is a much smarter idea.
Yeah, definitely won't get shot doing that.
How do we know that him and his wife?
I think the guy's got balls.
But,
He wa-
yeah,
He
Is
knows
it-
the guy thought the last time he had a phone in his hand was a gun, and the
There's-
fucking guy is supposed to be in charge of pistol permits.
There's a fine line between balls and stupidity.
pistol
Now
permits.
wait a minute. You're drinking.
Phone,
You just made
gun.
another drink. You're sipping on it, and now, you know, like I'm gonna go spend $500 on Pokemon cards is coming out.
It happens.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, get everything in the public eye. That cop probably is a prick, but I respect these other cops because they're just doing their job.
But maybe hold that breath because you haven't seen the end of the video.
Well, then quit talking.
Didn't have a right to spit in my mouth, in my face, sir.
So he spits in his
I
mouth.
Quit talking.
began to
Spits in
Nobody
his
can
face.
hear you.
immediately.
Just immediately just jump.
He went back inside.
He spit in his
No,
mouth and
but-
his face.
Here we go. Wait,
Got his
James.
gun.
Hold on.
He's
Stop.
the phone
Hit
with
pause.
911 saying,
What?
I have a
I
gun.
Hit
can't
pause.
hear you.
Him and I are backing up.
This is funny, right?
He's drunk. Here's the deal. Let the people listen.
Right. I just want to make sure everybody. It's hard to keep up with. It's a lot if
No.
you only watch it one time while other people are talking about it.
That's right.
So I just want to make sure everyone's aware of all the facts. The guy went back into his house after the first guy started walking away.
Okay.
He grabs his gun. He's a cop. And he starts to follow the guy that's
Yes.
walking off of his property
Absolutely.
with a gun in his hand, spitting in his face. and that's all on camera.
That's right.
He spits in the guy's face. So in my opinion, I think he wanted him to
hit back.
to hit him,
So then he could shoot him.
fucking shoot him.
Well,
and kill
but you
him.
can't shoot him unless he has a weapon or he feels his life is threatened.
Well, he feels his life is threatened because the
Yeah.
guy's probably twice as big as him.
We're
and
living
he's
in what if land.
You're finally attacking
We're
him.
living in what if
after you
land right
spit
now.
in his
You're
face.
probably right.
Right.
But we're living in what if land. So shut the hell up, hit play,
I don't know.
and don't say
I
another
think
word.
it's a little obvious.
Mm-hmm.
He wants him.
Hit play.
As him and I are backing up, he gets in my face all the way down this driveway here, telling me, get off my property, get off my property. That I threatened to kill him. I've never threatened to kill him. He's a liar, and it's all on camera, so don't make any false statements, you liar.
You're talking to me now, okay?
There's
He's
cute
lied
girl
before
again.
on camera. He's lied before in internal affairs reports. He has said that he thought my camera was a firearm.
My
He
cute
has
girl.
said ridiculous things in internal affairs reports. I'm a journalist. I have every right to knock on anybody's door I want. The minute that they ask me to leave, I leave. That's it. I have every right, and I did
You
leave.
told me you were trying to ask him questions when he told you to leave.
As I'm leaving. Did you miss that part?
Well, no, actually, I want to see.
I will show you. Ready?
I wanna see the
will show you.
footage.
No.
Hey, do you have any comment on this and that? That's what happened.
Okay, can you show me the footage, right? You won't show me.
I want to see what he says first.
Okay.
I want to see what he says first. I want to see what he says, and then you can.
There's
look at
cute
it.
girl.
I'll let you look at it, but I want to see what he says, because then he's a liar.
Okay, we're gonna go from there then.
Not hot. Cute.
You can't show
No ID, no nothing, man. We're not giving any of that.
Yeah,
He knows who I am.
Yeah, no, there's an active investigation going
No,
on. You're gonna give us your ID.
no, you have no reasonable, articulable suspicion I've committed a crime. You have nothing.
No,
you have
there-
nothing.
I do actually.
No, you don't. What's your reasonable a disturbance?
Yes.
You better learn the law, man. I'm telling you right now. You better
Tell
learn the
from
law.
the attitude.
No.
You
Reasonable,
don't tell a cop that.
articulable suspicion of a crime. You see this spit right
Unless
here?
you know the
That's
law more than
reasonable,
they
articulable
do.
suspicion. He committed a crime.
Okay, so if the crime's against you, I still need. to-
Okay, stop.
We'll see about
Stop.
that. Yeah.
What you just said, here's the deal. You're right. But if you get killed over it, see, you should
I
wait
agree.
until court. Like that George
But this is
Freud fraud.
how do you get to court?
You
This
shut the
guy's
fuck
gonna
up,
make
press
a lot of money
charges.
off of them.
I get it. But you
He's probably gonna
record,
get a big settlement,
you fight your day in court, just like George.
and he will. But
Listen to me. George Freud.
Right.
I can't say the real name. What a wrong
Well,
poster
there's
child.
times where you're right, and there's times
That's
where
right.
you're wrong.
But these aren't crooked cops. The one may be. These guys are just doing their job. Look, man. No, seriously. They got called.
You also haven't seen the end of the video yet.
Well, you keep talking. How much time do we have?
I was just at. We can fast forward a little
And I'll
bit.
give it
But
to
how
you.
much?
We'll get to the good part.
Oh yeah,
How
we
about
can't
that?
go that long. So let's
Yeah.
take it to the end.
Formally trespass.
Allegedly.
Included.
On the inside.
If you can give me.
Are your body cameras rolling?
Yes, sir.
They've been rolling the whole time?
Body
Even while
cameras
you're talking to
on.
this individual?
Cameraman
So
and
we'll
I
get
were
more
unlawfully
footage
arrested.
in the future.
Okay, listen, James.
How we operate.
We
don't
can't
like
hear
to
you
go in the
both.
car once,
We're gonna bring these with you, so you have phones.
You're really arresting me? Yes, sir. For exercising a First Amendment right.
Well, that's weird because I just watched the same video earlier today, and he was arrested. So
I saw him get arrested.
You saw that because
Yeah.
I sent it to you, and for some reason this video has been edited.
But we still have 5 more minutes to go.
Yeah, but it's not there. He edited.
Well, let's
edited
hear what
the
he's got to
video.
say. Let's hear what he got to say.
Promised to appear. Some
No,
time
go back.
passed
Go
again.
back to
Oh, I will be
where.
Hey, Sean, do you want us to take your phones and leave? You want to bring everything just as it is?
Just, I can just bring my phone to my cell phone.
Yeah. So you want to stop, turn this off? Yeah. Okay.
What an injustice. First and foremost, fellow patriots, I would like to thank all of you who joined me for my live stream yesterday. If you haven't seen it, I will leave a link to it in the description right below the like button. And I have to thank each and every one of you who have stood by me, supported me, and donated to help me fight these unlawful charges and to hold Sergeant Brian Fahey accountable. Remember, the process is the punishment. If you would like to donate to support the cause, you can do so by clicking my GoFundMe link in the description below. Thank you. I appreciate you. Now, I will be FOIA requesting all of the body camera footage and the 911 call, police reports,
That'll be
anything I can
interesting.
get my hands on. As soon as I have everything, I
follow
will
up
share
on
it
this.
with each and every one of you, so make sure you stay tuned to the channel. But until then, after my cameraman and I were unlawfully arrested and our camera shut off, we were placed in the back of a patrol vehicle and taken to the Groton Police Department, where we were placed in a jail cell to be booked and processed. After some time, a police officer came to my cell and said I was going to have a $10,000 bond, and that the cameraman was
why
not
it
going
was
to have
edited.
any bond. He just had to sign a promise to
10,000
appear. Some time passed
to
again.
100.
He comes
Hold on.
back and he says, Mr.
Sorry,
Reyes, there's a lot of moving parts here because it involves a Connecticut state trooper. There's a lot of phone calls going on from people up high on the food chain, people with power. And unfortunately, your bond has been raised to $75,000. And your cameraman, his bond is now going to be $50,000. I
Bullshit.
told him a $75,000 bond for a
From
breach of the peace.
10,000.
He said, well, that's the other thing. You are being charged with breach of the peace, criminal trespass, and voyeurism.
They're digging.
Voyeurism. You cannot make this up. I have no idea what's going on. This is corruption and tyranny at the highest levels. Between my cameraman and I,
From the higher
$125,000
ups,
bond.
somebody
and we were each
got a
charged
phone
with 3
call.
crimes. But Sergeant Fahey gets to walk free after spitting in my face. I've never felt so violent.
Stop right there real quick. If somebody spits in your or your wife's face or your kid's face,
I've been in jail.
you think that'd be assault?
Mm-hmm.
Don't you think?
I'd kick their ass and
Yeah.
or get my ass kicked trying.
In the majority of states, that would at least be a misdemeanor.
What state was this?
This is Connecticut.
Ah, that's liberal central, dude.
Yes, but
I forgot about that.
Even for Connecticut, it should qualify as a misdemeanor 3 assault. So,
But
they're-
listen,
they're
it's
just
who you
playing
know and who
favorite.
you blow.
Yeah, and that's where there's a 2-tier justice system in our country
Yeah.
that's not fair to people like
You're
you
right.
and me.
I agree.
Because if I spit in that cop's wife's face, you better believe I'd be going to jail.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
You get your ass kicked first. But there is Connecticut, you know, if we were in Florida, okay, it comes down to borders. But borders don't work. Yes, they do. If we were in Florida and this shit happened, it'd be a whole different story, I do believe. The bulk of cops...
Yeah, he probably would have just shot him, right?
No. I don't believe under DeSantis, Florida, that a cop could have shot somebody just for knocking on the door with a microphone and a camera.
Right.
Not at all. But it's the unhinged far left. This is all the unhinged far left, dude. Because, look, I don't mind going to jail. I've never been to jail.
I have.
But for what?
Absconding from probation. 30
What the
days.
hell does that word mean?
And it means you
Absconding?
it means you abandon your probation, but in reality, they knew my situation.
You went back to midget porn, didn't you?
No, it was some bullshit. They knew I was a college student in Cincinnati when I'm on probation in Dayton or Troy.
Really?
Yeah, I talked to her. She knew I was a student there, and then I moved back to Dayton and started working like 18 hours a day in my father's restaurant.
Oh, you were at culinary school.
And she knew my situation, and I was like 5 minutes away. She could have just called me. That's the crazy thing. She could have called me.
No, wait a minute. Or was it a thing about you not being on time?
No, just I mean, I don't know. Maybe I was a kid, man. Leave me alone.
McLovin.
I don't know, man.
Because
I was on probation. And
we both know.
I was in Cincinnati.
No. I'm going to say this for the
She
masses.
could have called me.
We both know.
You didn't have to arrest me.
You're running on England time. Hey, James, what time you going to be in today?
Am I going to deny
Noon, 2 o'clock. Where you at? Well,
got
I had
busy
this thing.
schedule.
I had this thing.
I'm
Okay.
also trying to like do a bunch of other stuff.
Hey, you know, I am busting your balls.
I know.
You know it's out of love, right? That's funny though. but it is. But I'm sorry, you did 30 days in jail.
Yeah, it was fun.
Was it
I read Revelations like 4 or 5 times,
Where did that get you?
and then
Where did that get you?
I think.
Hold
it
on,
ga-
wait.
It
He
gave
said,
me a very good.
I read
grasp.
Revelations 4 times. Where
gave
did
me
it
a-
get you?
Gave me a very good grasp on where we're at in society. Either that or I'm batshit crazy at this moment.
No, we're not batshit crazy. All right. So 30 days. Was it by yourself? Did you have a cellmate, or was it general pop?
Up
Like
in,
just
up in
one big ass
Miami
room.
County, it's one big ass room.
Did you get a bed?
I did.
Did you have anybody
I didn't eat for the
grab
first
your?
7 days, not because I was being taken advantage of, but
Did you fast?
I wasn't hungry.
Was it green
I
bologna?
was so pissed off that I was in jail
Oh, wow.
that I wasn't hungry for the first 7 days.
7 days?
Yeah, I didn't eat. I drank water and that was it.
Did you wake up in the middle of the night and somebody had their hand on your crotch?
No, I was just pissed off. I couldn't believe I was in jail because the female could have called me any moment she chose to.
Did you watch my message from Sunday?
Most of it.
You remember the part about Jack going to jail for overnight and he didn't really do it, but he said fuck it and he accepted it and somebody got saved in 24 hours?
That's crazy. I missed that part. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it.
You might need to.
I will.
You might do.
I guarantee you I will.
I wonder how many people, because
What?
God let you go to jail and you didn't do anything wrong. I wonder how many people. Ouch. That was horrible. I think that's how we need to close the show. You know what? No matter what shit your life is going through, God can pull you through it and lead people to Him. Bye-bye. No, I'm serious. You want to say anything else?
No. It was a
No.
great show.
I think so too, but do we need to listen to the rest of what he's saying?
I think he about summed it up, but maybe out of respect for Sean, we'll just give him one more minute.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Violated and disgusted in my life. Fortunately, I was able to get a hold of my attorney, who laughed out loud
This guy
when I
wins
told him the
lawsuit
crime
after
that we
lawsuit
were
at
being
this
charged
point.
with.
We may need
And
him.
then I was able to get a
He
hold
knows
of
his
a bail
rights.
bondsman, and I paid the bond to get me and the cameraman out. After about approximately 5 hours in custody, we were released. I was then told by law enforcement officers that Sergeant Brian Fahey was granted a stay-away order of protection and I could not contact the Connecticut State Police
that's
or go
bullshit.
to Connecticut State Police headquarters. I know. Insane. Shortly after that, I was taken back to Sergeant Brian Fahey's residence where my billboard truck was still parked. They escorted me there so there wouldn't be any problems. I got in my billboard truck and I made my way back home to Long Island. Didn't get home till about 4 in the morning. It was absolutely such a long day, such a crazy experience, so violated. I promise each and every one of you, I will not give up. I will not back down. I will fight these unlawful charges till the very end, and then I will file a federal civil rights lawsuit
He will
against
too.
Sergeant Brian Fahey and the
believe it.
Groton Police Department. I will hold everyone
And he might
responsible for this injustice accountable.
Most likely
Stay
will.
tuned to
see.
the channel for
Most
updates.
likely
Again,
will win.
thank you for your support. It means the world to me. I also would just like to say, I know my cameraman is watching right now, and I want to let you know that I will stand by your side every step of the way. The same way we were side by
Stand by
side in the
your
jail cells
man.
together. We bonded out together.
That's
we
so
will get a
sad.
lawyer
He's gotta
together.
even say
we
that,
will
man.
fight.
He's not
this.
gay, is he?
We will be
No, it's
vindicated,
just-
and
it-
we will get justice.
it sounds
like
like
and
there's,
share this video
like, some
everywhere you can
animosity
on
there
social
because-
media.
Okay.
This
Oh, man, I was
story
working
needs to
for
be
you, and
covered
now
by
my
mainstream
life's fucking
media,
ruined.
local news media, everyone. And I will be contacting
He's gonna pay for
everyone
his
I can
lawyer,
to make
though.
that happen. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, stay safe. God bless. I'll see you in the next one. Long Island Audit. Peace.
Purse. Okay, turn it up. Well, here's the deal. It sounds like that is a crooked cop. And here's
he's got anger issues for sure.
Well, absolutely. But I have to reiterate, though, man, listen, because I don't want to get damaged over this. I'm always going to speak the truth. But we have to speak both sides of the truth. You know, there are assholes out there. There's fucktards like that little short dwarf cop that, how about this, though? Maybe his wife just, but see, there's that second thing at the government building. So I'm looking at it like this was the one. But here's the deal.
Yeah, it's hard to get without a full context.
Yeah.
Like,
They had a head bunning. Well,
he's
now all of a
First
sudden.
Amendment auditor, so he goes to public buildings.
Yeah.
And he pulls out a video camera, and he'll either a post office or a government building, any public building that's owned by tax dollars, he'll go to and has the right to report on anything he wants to.
And we should. Okay, but here's the problem with media.
Because without it, all we're left up to is Fox and CNN.
I get it. But here's the problem. We believe what we see. And the guy looks like a trustworthy guy. You followed him, all this kind of stuff. It appears that little troll boy, 5 foot cop, on the roids, allegedly. But I would have a problem. If I had a mile long, see, I've got a 40-foot driveway. Anybody can walk up. You can put a no soliciting out front, and they have to obey that. Matter of fact, Kirby salesman, vacuums, all that kind of stuff. Oop, can't go there, can't go there. But I gotta play devil's advocate. Even if that guy's the biggest fucking prick in the world, somebody's like that, maybe he was just getting ready to make love to his wife. Or maybe his wife just said, you know what, I need a divorce. Or, hey, I just figured out I'm lesbian. I'm leaving you for 2 fat women. Or maybe, hold on, maybe he burnt his oatmeal. Maybe he just had something. And then all of a sudden, who's ringing? What? Yes, go ahead.
But you might have missed the first video where he just chased him off the property aggressively as a cop.
You're talking about the get the fuck over here now.
Yeah,
No. That.
Yeah, he went to the first time that.
You're talking about the government building?
Yeah, this isn't the first time he's had an interaction, these two people.
Do you think we should have started with that one?
It makes more sense now.
Because right now, devil's advocate is all I got.
Right.
Because I'm watching this video. If somebody.
Well, let me sum it up for you real quick.
Yes.
The first time he went into a government building like he does any other time and pulls out a camera and looks around.
Okay.
And even though there's 20 cameras on the ceilings between 4 floors or whatever, everybody always gets mad because he's not them. Okay. He's just somebody with a camera. And so they freak out. And unfortunately, this guy specifically decided to chase him out of the building aggressively the first time they had an interaction.
Okay.
And
I probably should have saw that one first.
Yeah, he thought the phone in his hand was a gun, and he's the guy that's supposed to be in charge of pistol permits for all of Connecticut.
Although,
or
listen,
some of Connecticut.
I owned a credit card gun once. I'm not kidding. You know those wallets that are...
Those are cool.
The metal wallets that have a blocker for RFID chips, or what, did I say that right? You put all your credit cards in there, it's got a money clip, you just slip it in your pocket. All right. I had a gun. I paid $300 for it. A 22 long that's as thick as a credit card.
Nice.
No joke. You hit one button, it goes click, click, boom, like that. It holds one bullet at a time.
Are we going to allow that to control our lives?
No.
Are we going to allow that to overstep our rights as American citizens?
But every time
a
cop pulls somebody over, that their license, their plate's kind of shady, their whatever, you walk up there thinking, will I ever see my kids again? And then when some fucktard, what the fuck you pulling me over for, motherfucker? Right. I know my rights. I know my rights. I'm getting you on camera. I'm doing it. Oh, I'm not there. Who? What you gonna do? What you gonna do, bad boy?
There's definitely a lot of retards out there.
Oh.
But Sean is not one of them.
Good.
So that's the difference, unfortunately. I know it seems weird to be nitpicky like that, but this is a little bit different than that.
Defend the boys and girls in blue. kick trolls' asses like little dude. Just do it without on camera at their. Yeah, I'm kidding. Don't do it. But I agree with you. There's a lot of assholes out there, man. And now that you explained the first video, I might have been not so devil's advocate on this one.
Right.
However, I have a lot of friends that are cops.
He's just flexing his
short dick.
no, his rights as an American citizen.
No. I'm talking about the cop.
Right.
He was just flexing his short dick because he's only 5'2".
But
And he takes roids, allegedly.
a lot of people, specifically older people, have a hard time justifying this behavior. But it's unfortunately it's
We
our,
come from
our
a day,
rights,
boy,
right?
where if you look at somebody like you're gonna beat their ass, you're gonna get your ass whooped.
Right.
All right.
And he's had this guy. They would have pulled his teeth out 20, 30 years ago, right?
Who?
This guy. They would have pulled his
The
teeth
cameraman or the
this guy on screen. Oh no, he's not on screen.
you're talking about?
Now he's on
Oh,
screen.
yeah.
They would have pulled his teeth out and would have never identified him 30 years ago if some of the cops he's interacted with
30 years ago
would have had their way. That's a verbatim quote from one of the cops he's interacted with.
30.
Yeah, because he's saying
I was 23. 30
Well,
years ago.
yeah, it's casual conversation between two cops where they say, yeah, 20, 30 years ago, if this
Are you
fucking guy would have
serious?
fucking bothered me back then, he would have been found in a fucking ditch with his teeth missing. You
But
know
that's
what I mean?
not most cops.
No, I'm not saying it's most
But
cops.
There
but
are
it is some
racist
cops.
There's racist cops, racist politicians. You know what?
You catch them boys down in Kentucky or Louisiana.
We gonna get them, son.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
But here's the deal. I'm the most non-racist,
Right.
and I've been called racist because of my post, because I don't support BLM.
Well, his luck's got to run out eventually, right?
There's what the cop or the journalist?
The journalist. He just keeps running
No.
into these
I'm-
people that are fucking crazy.
You talking about him now with the crazy? No. I'm happy for this guy. I don't hate that guy. Matter of fact,
He's about to be very rich
good
off
The-
the
and
taxpayer dollars of Connecticut citizens. Unfortunately,
based on everything you've told me, then good. All right.
well, it's not good because it's shitty people's actions when
Yeah.
they work for the public and they don't think they work for the public, and then the public are the people that have to pay the bottom dollar.
I get it. I'm just happy it was in a fucktard liberal state
Yeah.
and not.
Not Ohio.
One of the good ones.
We'd be screwed if that was
And
in Dayton.
I'm serious, but I'm
would've
serious
drained
about
us.
I will put shit if you'll get that address for me at our mayor. What are they gonna do? Oh, sorry. I'll and we can even. I'll just. It was a
Are
hydraulic
you
issue.
saying you want to be an auditor? Because we can do that if you want.
I just know somebody's going to order 13 tons of manure on whatever street that is, and I'm just going to allegedly have I'm going to have a hydraulic hose break, and I'm going to dump this shit out on this spot, wherever you tell me, and we're going to put signs, and it's going to be great.
Sounds fun.
It's going to be great.
I'm excited.
And then I will rent a backhoe and scoop said shit back up. Sorry.
We know enough people in Dayton to get that part done.
No, I can operate that shit. I used to be a heavy machinery operator. I could do it.
You're the pastor now. We don't need you doing the dirty work.
Don't ever say that word again. No, I want to do the dirty work. That's the thing. It's like, fuck that title, man. I want to get dirty. I want dirt under my fingernails, and I want the people that suck to know they suck. Hello.
It's fair.
Is that fair? You still love me?
Oh, yeah.
I love you, McLovin.
GG's.
Look at my nuts. Look at that.
No.
Oh! We're signing off now.
Hope you didn't just show them your nose.
No. It might have been the American flag. Hold on. Do I have them on? Oh, no.
on.
They're just black boxer
You
briefs.
want to
I'm
get
sorry.
banned so bad.
I do, but I don't allegedly.
All right, sorry. Was that it?
I think. Guys, signing off. Jesus loves you. If you've ever been hurt by an asshole Christian telling you you're going to hell for drinking a beer or saying the word shit or just being yourself, That was false, fake news, man. Look us
They're
up.
retarded.
We're not allowed to say it now. See, that word's more offensive, allegedly, than me saying I'm going to dump 13 tons of shit on the Ohio mayor's or mayor. No,
Democrat mayor of Dayton.
Yes.
For sure. She's
what's
wild.
his name?
Her name is...
What's his name? Or is he a chick with a dick, allegedly?
It's crazy. I've been...
Crazy, baby, I'm crazy.
I think it's the same lady. It's been for a while, if I'm not mistaken.
Black, white, red, Asian.
Some white lady, liberal, that thinks she knows everything and is destroying our fucking city.
Don't they all?
Yeah, it's wild.
We're coming for you. In a peaceful, positive Christian way with shit. Good night. Welcome to the shit show.
Bye.
Bye. Are we still on?
Yep, your microphone.
We better turn this shit down.
Nighty night.
Nighty.